We back? Sorry about that, family. It was some kind of technical difficulty. Hold on one second. I'm back on live. I don't know what happened. Hold on. I don't know what happened. I was talking. We back? Okay. All right. I was talking, chopping it up, and then I got disconnected. But I am back. Get a little light over here. All right. Let me get back in this chat room. Sorry about that, guys. Let me get back in the chat room. We're back in the room. But like I was saying, man, earlier I was talking about Cleveland and how shit went down in Cleveland. And the judge, and let me show y'all how sophisticated the white supremacists are. See, the white supremacists, the reason why black folks can get killed and the cops can do it with impunity is because they have a code and they know how to have a sophisticated code and they know how to play chess instead of checkers. See, black folks, we just react. Black people, can you please stop marching? Black people, please, please, please stop marching. Marching don't solve shit. Marching doesn't get nothing done. Marching don't solve a damn thing. Marching means nothing. Marching is a waste of time. As you see, black people have been marching ever since Trayvon Martin, and I'm talking about the recent marches. We keep marching in a circle over and over again. We keep marching and marching and marching, and nothing is happening. We keep getting shot. We keep running to different cities marching. People hit me up all the time. People hit me up yesterday. Man, we need you out here in Chicago, in Cleveland, Tariq. For what? I ain't coming out there to march. The only time I show up in cities are to have town hall meetings privately to tell black folks what they need to do politically and economically. That's when I show up. I'm gonna get on the naked feminist thing in 1 minute. Don't wait. I got it. Marching is asking for acceptance. That's all marching is. We got to stop that marching stuff, family. That marching stuff is not going to cut it. But I want y'all to peep game. Let's just peep game on how all of this stuff went down. How the white supremacists worked like chess players. I want y'all to peep this. I really want y'all to peep this. Now, this Judge John O'Donnell, I think his name is John O'Donnell. I know his last name is O'Donnell. This judge in Cleveland, O'Donnell, that was the judge who acquitted the cop. They shot two people, unarmed people, 137 times. Just walked out of court. First of all, let me show you how the white supremacists, they're chess players. They think 20 moves ahead. Black folks, we don't think no moves ahead. We just react. That's why we got to get a code of conduct and start thinking 20 steps ahead and have us a financial war chest so that we could get our money and utilize our money for our benefit just in case something happens. We just kind of sit around, fuck around playing until something bad happens. But now you got this judge, Judge O'Donnell, and I posted a link up, or I posted a picture up earlier. When this judge was elected last year, I showed people some of the Facebook posts. That judge has been endorsed by the police unions. A couple of police unions endorsed that that judge. The judge has been endorsed, and when I mean endorsed, financially endorsed by the police unions. So they got him. They put money on that dude. That judge, they gave him money a long time ago, so they endorsed him. He even has it on his Facebook page from last year. He's been endorsed by the police unions. when I talk about the unions, that goes over people's heads. People have to understand these unions. That's why we're gonna get the think tank going. I'm trying to figure it out, but we're gonna get the think tank. I'm trying to figure out the best way to do it, but we're gonna get it going. But follow me. Notice the police unions, they've already broken bread. You know, they hit up, no. Endorsing people is not illegal. See, that's another, black folks don't understand politics, you don't understand law. You can, as a group, the police unions go in and vote as a block, and they say, as a group, we're going to endorse that judge, or this prosecutor, this person. Black people, melanoid people can vote as a block and say, as melanoid people, we're going to put our money on this judge and make sure that he continues to get elected every year or whatever. So now this judge is endorsed by the police, so he's going to look out for the best interests of the police. They looked out for him, they scratched his back, he scratched theirs. That's why they asked for a bench trial instead of a jury trial. See? The white supremacists, they got it figured out. We out here fucking around. They got it figured out. They asked for a bench trial, and you have the option in many cases to ask for a bench trial or a jury trial. So now, because there's so many black people in Cleveland, that cop didn't stand a chance, so they knew, okay, let's ask for a judge, one judge on the bench to make the decision. That's going to be easier for a cop, because what they can do, they can kind of look around and kind of move the case somewhere where there would be a judge that's going to be more sympathetic to cops, because they already got the cops in there. They already have the judges in their back pocket, proverbially. Now, you see how the chess moves they make. They set it up smooth. Also, with this bench judge who's going to give the verdict, they already know he's going to let him off. So you notice they wait until Memorial Day weekend. I want y'all to feel me. Just like they did with the Mike Brown case, they waited till the weekend to give the decision so that if there's rioting and looting, nobody's at work, no good, innocent white people are around who's going to get hurt. The streets are empty, so now they can move the tanks in there if they need be. They plan this shit out so smooth. When they wait on a verdict on a weekend, especially a holiday weekend, when a lot of people are going to be out of town too, they time this shit. Also, let me show you what else they did. They did the same thing with the Mike Brown verdict. Remember that. Y'all feel me? They played chess with us. Let me show y'all another thing that went over y'all's heads. Did y'all notice, right before this verdict, a couple of days before this verdict, the Black Lives Matter coalition, which is funded by George Soros, the white billionaire, there was this real weird, out the blue march. I think they had it in San Francisco, where these Black Lives Matter females were marching, or they running around with their titties out, talking about black women matter, and they turned it into a gender thing. Did y'all know? A lot of people didn't catch the hustle in that. But right before this verdict, a few days ago, these sisters from Black Lives Matter were running around in the Bay Area with their titties out, talking about black women matter. These are the same Black Lives Matter people, by the way. And I've said this a million times. The reason why these people, the white supremacists, will fund Black Lives Matter is because they're going to dissipate the energy so that you're not focusing on white supremacy. I've said that in about 2 or 3 lectures I've done. I've been warning people about that shit, and I'm telling y'all, this is how shit went down. It went down like clockwork. The white supremacists are playing chess. So what happens is that they're out there with their titties out talking about, these are the Black Lives Matter people, by the way. All of a sudden, this very coordinated, out the blue march goes down with Black Lives Matter, talking about black women matter, and they're talking about gender issues with their titties out. So now the energy is dissipated a little bit. So now we have a separated energy now. Now that our energy has been separated this week, because people were very confused about that whole thing with these women running around with their titties out talking about black women matter and what about the sisters, and people got very confused, and now the energy has been dissipated. Right when the energy is dissipated, right when the energy is split up, now this verdict pops off. Now this verdict pops off when our energy has been split up and dissipated. That was coordinated, that was designed. That was not a coincidence. That was not a coincidence at all. There's a reason why. It's distraction. You saw that? It was a distraction. Somebody from the top called that in. That was a big ass distraction. Exactly, just like the civil rights movement. The timing of that, because that whole thing in San Francisco, the titty march, that confused a lot of people. That confused the shit out of a lot, and some of those titties were horrible. These chicks with big old ass stomachs and their titties, like, oh my God. So that whole thing threw a lot of people off. That just threw a lot of confusion in the game. And when there's confusion, the white supremacists, they move. When we're confused, the white supremacists move. So that whole titty march thing, it threw everybody on a loop. Like, what's going on? That's why everybody in Cleveland right now, the energy is all off. Don't nobody know what to do. And that's what the white supremacists wanted. That's exactly what the white supremacists wanted. They wanted people kind of confused. They wanted the energy to be off. They wanted the shit to be very uncoordinated. That's exactly what the white supremacists wanted. They're playing chess with us. Oh, those titties were horrible. It's golden. Golden. I don't want to. Golden. I don't want you in here trolling, bro. But the white supremacists, man, they are playing chess with us, and we're out here playing checkers. And it's time to wise up. And it's time to get that code of conduct. Let's see who we got on the phone. What's up? Who's calling?
What's going on, my man?
Hey, who's this?
Hold on one sec, guys.
Nigga, did you say hold on?
Hold on, what's going on?
Man, who is this, man? What do you want, man?
Is this Tariq?
No, nigga, this is goddamn Lamont Sanford from Sanford and Son, motherfucker. Do you want to buy some junk? All right, what's up, man? What's up, man? What's up, man?
I'm good, man. Man, I got two quick questions and a little business plan. Were y'all seriously going to consider getting Neil Tyson on the show for Hidden Colors 4?
What do we need to get? What?
You know, Neil Tyson. Were you guys going to consider getting him on Hidden Colors 4?
Neil Tyson?
Yeah, the astrophysicist.
I don't know.
I saw you post that. You guys might be getting Neil Tyson for Hidden Colors 4.
I didn't say I was going to get him, brother. I didn't say I was going to say I would like for him to be on there, but I didn't say I was going to get him.
Oh, okay, that's what's up. So when are you coming to Dallas?
Brother, what did you smoke today, man? I don't know. You irking me. You irk me, nigga. You just have a motherfucker just irk you.
What?
God damn. There's something about you that's irking the shit out of me. Is it me? I don't know if I'm just... My patience is real short today. It's just you are... Brother, did you smoke anything before you called up?
Yeah, definitely. But I don't mean to fuck up your flow, man. Go do your thing.
Get out of here, you damn nigga!
Don't call my show, man. Not to. I'm just not in the mood for shit calling tonight. If you high, it's something. Look, if you just want to get yourself heard on the air, save that shit for another time. I don't feel like slowing the damn conversation down for the dumb shit. And that's the problem. Whenever we, as melanoid people, we try to build on some shit where we have to move forward. This is so why I'm having that damn think tank, man. As you see, this is why every time these motherfuckers call up like this, that makes the price of the think tank go higher. At this point, it's $100 per person to come into the think tank chat room at this point. I'll raise that bitch to $500. That's how much I don't want that type of shit popping off. That's the type of shit that I don't want in the room when we're talking about the think tank, coming up with some real ideas, having some real dialogue. At this point, it's $100 per person who's going to get in the think tank room. That's going to cancel out all these high-ass niggas popping mollies before they call up. Damn. Y'all remember on my show this Wednesday, that chick Lisa? It was a great show, but this Lisa chick called up, oh, let's not talk about white supremacy. Ooh, you talk about white supremacy so much. All right, Lisa, what you want to talk about? Let's talk about getting this money. All right, let's talk about it. So she came up with all these old cockamamie ideas. Come to find out, this chick collects cans on the side and sells jewelry in the park on the weekend and works for some white company. It was hilarious. You go back and listen to the latest episode of the Tariq Elite Radio Show. You damn right, I'll raise that shit up to $500. Hey, if it's just me and 3 other people in the think tank chat room, that's good enough for me. That's good enough for me. So we can have real talk. And my man from LA hit me up on Twitter, my LA folks. He was like, hey man, I know her. My dude says he know Lisa from Lamert Park. And he was like, hey man, I think she has a white boyfriend. Now, I can't substantiate this. This is what some LA people told me. But they said she has a white boyfriend. So that would explain a lot. Oh, man, that was hilarious. That phone call was hilarious. All right, let's see who we got here. What's up? Who's calling?
Hello, this is Tammy.
Hey, Tammy, where you calling from, love?
Dallas, Texas.
Dallas, Texas. All right. A lot of Dallas folks calling tonight. That high nigga who just called was obviously from Dallas. What's up, Ola? Everybody say what's up to Ola in the chat room. Ola, I got to call you, too. I was meaning to call you all weekend to talk about that business thing you were talking about, Ola. Shout out to Ola. But, Tammy, what's on your mind, young lady?
Okay. I was calling in regards to John Hanson.
John Hanson.
Have you heard of him?
Yes, I have.
Yes. Okay. Is he real or?
John Hanson was not the first black president. That's what you're talking about, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, but there's a myth that John Hanson was the first president and he was black, and that's not true.
No.
There's a guy named Micheal Imhotep who really breaks that down. There were some people talking about, well, John Hanson's on the $2 bill, and there's a whole thing. And Micheal Imhotep from Detroit, shout out to the D, he breaks that down. But there was a guy who was the first technical president, but I don't think the first John Hanson was black. Then there was another John Hanson who was the ambassador to Liberia, who was later on down the line. So a lot of people get shit mixed up. That's why we break stuff down in the Hidden Colors films. We break it down, and when we talk about stuff, Ola, I made you a mod in the room, by the way. That's why watch the Hidden Colors film if you want the truth about a lot of stuff, because we break it down in a way that people can understand, and that will alleviate all the myths and the rumors and all that. All right, sister?
All right, no problem. Thank you.
Thank you, dear.
Appreciate it.
Speaking of Hidden Colors, shout out to brother Anthony Browder. Anthony Browder is going to be in Hidden Colors 4. Anthony Browder sent me a book that they did because a lot of people ask for other books to read after they watch the Hidden Colors films. A lot of people say, man, I want to read more stuff. And with Hidden Colors 2 in particular, a lot of the white supremacists, they will try to say, well, y'all talking about that melanin and that pseudoscience and all that. Well, Anthony Browder got with some people, and they compiled this. They got this, and I fully endorse this. They got something called Hidden Truths, which is basically a resource guide for Hidden Colors 2. All right? I don't know where you can even get this. Just Google it. Google Hidden Truths, the resource guide. And it's a real quick read. It's basically 56 pages. And basically, they go through Hidden Colors 2 and just break down all the stuff we talked about in it and give you different books and references to prove everything that was said in Hidden Colors 2. Oh, this is heavy, man. And I fully endorse this. I mean, when people, if anybody starts talking about, well, y'all talking about melanin, that pseudoscience, this book has references. It talks about Richard King, his books, Carol Barnes' books. It breaks down Layla Africa, and I really want Layla Africa in Hidden Colors 4. Layla Africa, that brother's bad, man. That brother breaks down melanin so smooth, and I've been trying to reach out to the brother. I can't get in touch with the brother, but Layla Africa, man, that brother breaks that stuff down, man. That brother breaks it down so heavy. You dig? And this book right here, man, Hidden Truth book. Okay, that's the link right there. But man, they break this book down so smooth. They break this book down so smooth, man. So, and they just go through every point. Some of the stuff we were talking about, they give you about 10 different books to reference. I mean, it's just, it breaks it down, man. This is all the proof. So if anybody doubts anything from Hidden Colors 2, this is the reference guide that will prove everything in it. This will prove everything in it. All right? Yeah, Layla Africa, man, he say he's arrogant. But the man knows his stuff, man. This brother breaks melanin down so smooth, man. The brother's on his grind. The brother, he breaks it down. The brother breaks it down tremendously. And also, shout out to brother Eric Shepard, man. You know, Eric Shepard, the Klan has a $50,000 bounty on Eric Shepard. Y'all know Eric Shepard was the young man down there in Georgia, kind of speaking up for his rights and the rights of other young people. And the Klan put out a bounty on him. Well, look, I talked about Cleveland, but I'm not going to talk. I've said what I had to say about Cleveland pimp barbecue sauce. You mean deflecting what? What am I going to say about Cleveland that I haven't been saying about all these other cities? All right? We live in a system of white supremacy, so we're going to see the same thing happen in every city where there's a black population. We live in a system of white supremacy where we are in a prison. The whole country is a prison for black folks. There's nowhere you can go. The only thing you can do is stand tall and get a code. Yeah, but Eric Shepard, man, yeah, they got my man. They got my brother, man. They got a bounty on the dude. So I don't know how real, I don't know if it's just the Klan being symbolic, but hey, the Klan they're very bold right now. These white supremacist groups are very, very bold right now. Let's see who we got here. What's up? Who's calling? Hello?
Hello?
What's up, man? Who's calling?
Yeah, how you doing, man? It's Steve from
This nigga phone right
Uh,
here. Steve.
You know what I'm saying? Was you up on him?
Brother, it's 2015, and they got satellites that can speak to other planets in outer space. They got satellites that can contact other galaxies, and you are the only nigga in the universe who still got a fucked up flip phone, brother. I can't hear shit you saying with that raggedy ass phone, brother. How did you get a raggedy ass phone in
A flip phone?
2015?
No, I ain't got no flip.
You can't even
Oh.
defend your phone. It's so fucked up, brother. How did you get a fuck? What kind of phone is that, man?
This is an S4.
It's a
Galaxy 4.
It's a Galaxy 4. Send that shit to another galaxy, brother. I don't know what you saying. Your phone keeps going in and out, brother. Do you have a landline? You can go. That's the you the. Go ahead, ask me again.
Ray Hagen.
Ray Hagen. What about him?
Oh, I was just wondering, was you gonna have him in the Hidden Colors 4?
Absolutely
not.
Absolutely
put
not.
Me up on the whole conscious thing.
No, I'm not. I'm not going to have him in there at all. No, because Ray Hagen, he's connected with law enforcement somehow. Man, he said some very disparaging things, not only about Eric Garner but about Mike Brown. Did you see the stuff Ray Hagen said about Mike Brown?
Oh no! Where can I pull that up at?
Google Ray Hagen, Mike Brown. Ray Hagen, he used to be a cop or something like that, but man, and people ain't really fucking with Ray Hagen like that. You better Google Ray Hagen. You better Google him and see what's happening, man. But thanks for the call, man. And that's the thing, man. We got a lot of folks out here who follow those. A lot of people who in the conscious community, they talk good shit. But then when you find out some shit about him, it's like, oh, damn. You find out that some of these people are law enforcement. You find out that some of these people are Fed agents. Yeah, Ray Hagen he's part of the police union. Yeah, that's not a good look. What's up? Who's calling?
Hello, Tariq. First of all, I just want to say I'm really excited about being a part of your think tank.
Yes, sir.
You plan on coming out with, but it's a really good idea. But moving on to my question, I heard you say on an earlier show we should start putting money together towards a presidential campaign. And it looks like Hillary might get elected.
Yeah.
And I just want to know, she's been on the air saying that she's concerned about mass incarceration of black males and she wants to help change things for black people. Do you think that...
Wait a minute. Wait. Now, let's be very clear. Did she say the word black males and black people, or did she say minorities?
She said specifically black males in mass incarceration. She did say that.
I would like to see a link. Do you have a link of that? Because every time I see them talk about stuff, it's always these vague terms like minority and all that.
Yeah, I don't have the link immediately on hand, but I do remember. I think she was speaking at a university, and she was saying that she wants to try to change the criminal justice system as far as mass incarceration for black males in particular.
Before I would have to literally on my own hear her say black people. I would have to hear her say that. I would have to personally hear her say that before I can even comment on that, because that sounds too unbelievable. I would literally have to hear her on my own say that, because they always use terms like minority. I don't believe she said it, brother, to be honest.
She either said she may have not said the term black, but I know she said African American. Either she said that or black, and she was referring to Illinois people. So,
dude, I don't believe you. If you don't have a link, if you can't prove that, I can't believe it, brother. I don't believe it, brother. See, they might have said people of color. See, you don't even know for sure, and that's the thing. Black people, you think you hear them talk about black, but hold on. She hopes the mass incarceration bill. Okay, hold on. Somebody has a link to something. Hold on. Let me read this link this person has.
Okay.
Hillary Clinton wants to undo the mass incarceration system that Bill Clinton built. Let me see. Reduce prison. Let me see. I'm looking at it. Nothing about black folks in what she's saying. Okay, I'm looking at an article. Okay, there we go. Wait. Put a particular focus. Okay, wait a minute. You might be telling the truth. Now her speech put a focus on the number of black men in prison. Okay, so you might be telling the truth. Okay. The percentage of so she might have said okay, there we go. So now my man, somebody got proof. Okay. So now
with that
go ahead.
With that said, my question for you tonight was, do you think she is being genuine and earnest, or do you think it's just rhetoric? And
no, but the thing is, we got to follow through with it. The thing is, we got to hold her to that, and we got to put some money on it to make her stick with it. That's the thing. So what we need to do as melanoid people, that would be a great thing to say, okay, look, Hillary, we're going to give $2 million to your campaign to make sure you get elected. And we want you to specifically get some of these black men out of prison and get them into the workforce so they can be tax-paying citizens and contribute to society instead of just rotting away in prison. We want to do this for black men and not minorities, because whenever we start talking about doing something for black folks, we are shamed into talking about, well, what about Hispanics and what about gay? Then we start talking that minority shit. So let's do that. I'm going to look more into that. And when that's the thing that we should talk about in the think tank. In the think tank, when we get that going, we'll talk about that and how to make that pop off. But that would be a great thing to do, man. But thank you for the call, brother.
All right, that's what's up.
Yes, indeed. All right. My man was spitting it. All right, but with that, I would have to see it. So we should look to Hillary and make that happen. And that let's talk about that in the think tank, how to get that popping. We can get that popping. And that's something that's very doable. Also, what we can do as an agenda, and we're going to talk about this in the think tank, talk about how to get protection from our government from these Nazi-ass police unions. That's another thing we need to talk about. Excuse me, family. Okay, a lot of stuff we need to talk about, but that's one thing that should be on the forefront. Absolutely. That's what when we get the think tank going, and again, I want to do the think tank just like the Ustream room, but the thing is, Ustream, I want to have a passcode for people to get in. So we can have it just like this. I'm thinking about doing it on Tiny Chat. but I'm trying to figure that whole thing out. But we're going to have to start specifically talking about black-owned things, black agendas, melanoid agendas. We got to, and also, don't let these politicians think that they can just go up in the Negro churches, because that's all they are at this point, just Negro churches. Just run up in the church, sing a couple of hymns, and then you're going to get the black vote. That shit is done. We're going to make these people actually do something and bring something to the table and give us something. And also, we need compensation. But again, let's crawl before we walk. That's another thing, people. I need your input so what we can talk about in the think tank. What are some of the things that we could ask or have as an agenda if we were to back a Hillary Clinton or anybody? You say, don't vote for Hillary. Well, E. Jr., who do we vote for? And that's another thing, too. We don't have to put our money behind Hillary. Whoever. See, the thing is, we can't just let the Democratic Party think that our vote is automatic. We should get off that. I'm going to talk about that on my lecture tour, too. Let's see who this is. What's up? Who's calling?
Hey, this is Independent Thought from Detroit.
Hey, what's going on with you, fam?
Hey, I just had a quick question. Since the richest man in the world is a Mexican man, how does that affect white supremacy?
What do you mean?
I mean, the richest man in the world is Mexican, so I was just wondering, Does that like help anything?
I don't know if it helps anything because the thing is, a lot of Mexican people, when they get over here, they are classified as white. You understand? So,
Yeah.
so a lot of times the people in the Mexican community, they identify with white supremacists. So that don't mean nothing. Even if they're poor, some of the poorest Mexicans sometimes identify with white supremacy or Hispanics. Well, look at George Zimmerman. You understand?
Yeah, I get what you're saying.
Yeah, so that don't mean anything. We still got to get our weight up. We got to get our money up. We got to get our paper up. And that's what we should be concerned about. Getting our money up and also linking up with African brothers and working with African brothers and African brothers trying to work with us. So we just need to be on a global level right now and be all about getting our grind on, stacking our money, and also getting that code of conduct. You feel me?
Yeah.
There you go. Thanks for the call, brother. Yeah, Charlie Sheen is what? Ain't he? He's Hispanic, and Charlie Sheen spews the word digger like anybody else. Let's see who else we got. What's up? Who's calling?
Oh, what's up with it, Tariq? This Ty out of North Carolina.
There you go, man. What's your name, fam?
Ty out of North Carolina.
All right, what's on your mind? What's going on?
Oh, man, I'm cool. I'm just looking at all what's going on, and it hurts my heart. But I'm wondering, do you have any knowledge of the Deacons of Defense, and do you think it's time to bring those guys back or bring back the mindset of it?
Well, the thing is, we need to have our money in order to back up all that stuff. See, the thing is, we can. Somebody was I was talking today with somebody on Instagram talking about what we need to do as far as getting these judges on our side with having our money back them up, just like the police unions. And then you got these old fake hotep niggas. Man, what we need to do is always what we need to do. What we need to do when you hear somebody with that stupid shit. We need to get our guns and draw a line in the sand and have the white folks on that side and tell them they better not come over here. I'm like, okay, well, then what you gonna do after you keep the white people out because you all dependent on them? So what you gonna do now with your guns?
Exactly. Heck yeah.
So now what you gonna do?
I mean, I'm all for gun rights, but I'm all for everybody being staffed because I live out in the country and man, the cops ain't coming till at least about an hour. So you know.
Yeah. But yeah, after you done ran the white people out, all that. They got all the food, resources, shelter, and everything you need in the jobs. Now what you gonna do? You gonna be right back over there begging them for shit. You understand? Because they got all the resources. That's why black folks are running around following white people all over the place because they got all the resources. Get to resources on your own instead of throwing your money away and tricking it off. Spend your money on yourself and build your economy so you're not dependent on the people in the dominant white society so much.
Ain't that the truth, my dude?
Yes, sir. Much respect. Thanks for the call, brother. And speaking of Detroit, the white people, they're going back to Detroit. They're taking Detroit over. They're getting all types of little financial incentives to come back to Detroit. So while black folks out there at the strip clubs in Detroit, I'm going to be in Detroit doing a lecture on July 18th. I want everybody in the house. I'm going to be talking about this and what's going down in Detroit. The white folks are taking Detroit back. Atlanta. I'm going to be in Atlanta July 11th at the Alliance Theater. The tickets go on sale this week. I'll be in Philadelphia Sunday, July 5th. I want to see y'all in the house. Go to TariqLive.com to get tickets. TariqLive.com. It's getting real out here, man. Is they coming to Cleveland? When they bring me out there, I come out there. What's up? Who's calling?
Hey, yo, Flex, got to be on here, man. This is Jazz from New York. What's going on, fam?
What's up, Jazz? How you doing, fam? What's on your mind?
Chilling. Listen, I'm glad you were just talking about Detroit because I remember what you were saying when that girl from Detroit called about 3 weeks ago when but Mayweather had won, and she's talking about the how Mayweather doesn't do anything,
Right.
like basically give any money and stuff. So
Yeah.
I was just thinking like to myself for like about weeks now, because she said something about, oh, well, we don't do anything because we don't trust each other. So my main thing is like the number one thing that we need to do right now is start to build a trust with one another and get the code of conduct, but really build a trust, because the thing is like everybody's saying, well, Oprah should give, this one should give, but how the hell they gonna give if we don't trust each other? Why should Oprah and them trust us with their money?
Absolutely.
So we need to start building a real trust with, a real trust back with one another, and stop depending on white supremacy and always worried about getting a job with them or doing something else. We just need to build a trust. That's all I wanted to say, fam.
There you go. Thanks for the call, brother. And that lady,
much respect.
That lady from Detroit. You notice, y'all remember the lady who called from Detroit a few weeks ago? She sounded like the other lady, Lisa, who called from LA. You notice these women who sound a little older were talking the same dumb shit. Floyd Mayweather, what he need to do is invest in these businesses out here and give us some money. He a sellout because he ain't giving us nothing. It's always some old slave-sounding Negro with some cockamamie idea they want everybody else to do. Just like Lisa, what y'all need to do is recycle, because that's that slave mentality. Basically, these people are working for the white supremacists, or they're on some kind of Section 8. They're on some kind of Section 8, living under white daddy, and they ain't getting off the plantation, so they can throw all types of cockamamie schemes your way. It ain't going to affect them one way or another. They're not going to risk anything. They're going to sit right there comfortable with Massa, throwing a bunch of dumbass ideas to you. They ain't going to do nothing. It's that whole welfare mentality, that white daddy, because the plantation created that welfare mentality that black folks regressed in back in the 60s. We regressed back into that because of white supremacy. I never let white supremacy off the hook. But that somebody need to give me something instead of getting up and challenging white supremacy, because white supremacy is daddy. Yeah, Golden, hold on, wait, this Golden dude, okay, he's talking stupid, man. This Golden dude, I had to go ahead and ban you, man. Yeah, Golden, you talking real stupid right now. Let's see who we got on the phone. What's up, who's calling? Hello? Hello?
Hey, Tariq.
Hey, this is Tariq, who is this?
Yo, what's up, Tariq? It's Bachum.
What's your name?
Bachum.
Bachum?
Yeah, Bachum.
Bachumi. Hey, man, you got to turn something down, brother. Turn something down, brother.
Huh?
Is your radio up? Is your computer up?
Nah, the radio's not on.
Why is there an echo?
I don't know. Hold on, let me check. Can you hear me now?
I can hear you. Okay, I can hear you. All right, what's on your mind, man? Where in LA are you? You in LA?
Nah, I'm from Africa. I'm in Texas right now, though.
Oh, okay. What part of Africa are you from?
Oh, East Africa.
I mean, what city? What country, brother? I know that. What country, brother?
Oh, Tanzania. I was born in Tanzania, but we had to move around a lot because of the war, Hutu and Tutsi wars and stuff like that, the genocide.
Okay.
So we had to move around a lot because of that.
Okay. Were you born in Dar es Salaam?
No, I was born in Kigoma.
Okay. That's like a small village, right?
I was born in a refugee camp and things like that.
You were born in where?
Refugee camp in Kigoma.
Oh, okay, damn. So you were really going through that. How old were you when you came over here?
I was like around 13.
How'd you get over here? How'd your family get over here with no money?
Like some white people, they had like went to Africa, some kind of missionary. What they did was they had got us, they had went to Africa in those refugee camps and started bringing people here to America. Then they earned their money. When they got here to America, they had to pay them back. So that's what they did. So they usually made money off of us.
Okay, so did they bring you and your whole family over here?
Yeah, but not like the whole family. I still got like brothers and sisters up there in Africa.
Okay, so so they got you when they brought you over here. Some white people went to the refugee camp and they got you. And who else did they bring with you as far as your family?
They just bring me, my mom, daddy, and brothers and sisters. Cause like my mom had like 13 kids, cause they couldn't bring all of that. That's like way too much.
Okay, so when they brought you over here, where did y'all stay?
Memphis, Tennessee, in the place where we were staying, like everybody got kicked out, so they had to move to Burundi. It's like right now, there's a war right there right now.
Hold on, slow down, brother, slow down. Just slow down a minute, brother. Slow down. So when they brought you over here, they brought y'all to Memphis.
Yeah, they brought us here. And we had to pay them back with the airplane, food, and things like that.
Y'all had to pay them back?
Yeah, we had to pay them back. They didn't even tell us we were supposed to pay them back. But we had to pay them back and things like that.
But I'm trying to understand, brother. You keep jumping all over the place. I'm trying to understand. When you got here at 13 years old, what was the facility you lived in? Where did you live? Did you live in
Memphis, Tennessee.
God damn, brother. I know the city, brother. Did y'all stay at Hotel 6? Did you stay at a trailer, a FEMA camp?
No, we stayed. They had put us in these apartments.
Okay. What was the name of the organization that brought y'all over?
RET.
RET?
RET.
Okay. So they got money for bringing y'all over here, right?
Yeah, and like basically we had to pay them back double of that. Which they paid for us. You see what they did. So it's like we're not the only one that did that to. Like they did that to a lot of refugee people that was living in Tanzania.
Because this is interesting, but you're just not explaining it in a way that it can be easily understood. That's the thing. You're just not explaining it in a way. I'm trying to really get an idea of how the shit went down, and you're not explaining.
Let me tell you, this is what went down. You heard about the genocide, right?
I understand that, yes.
So the Hutu and Tutsi, when that went down, like we didn't have no other place to stay, so we had got kicked out of those other countries because they had took our lands and things like that.
Right.
So we was refugees up there in Tanzania and different places like that.
Okay.
So the missionaries went to Africa. And to find the people that was affected by the genocide.
Okay.
So they had brought some families up here in America. But we had to pay them back.
Now, how'd you pay them back? What did y'all work when y'all got here?
Like we didn't speak English and stuff, so we had to find jobs and things like that. Because they had gave us a time to pay them back and things like that.
Okay, so how did y'all work without a work visa? Y'all were refugees, so how did y'all work without a work visa?
A green card.
Okay.
Yeah, they gave us a green card and things like that.
Okay, so your mom was working as a domestic, right?
As a what?
As a domestic. Was she like taking care of people's kids or something, or cleaning houses or what?
Nah, like my daddy, them had to like give us jobs and things like that. Like they had to give us jobs because they wanted to be paid. They wanted some money. That's one of the reasons they brought us here, and that's another reason was they told us that jobs. They wanted us to work and things like that. And plus, we didn't have no other place to go in Africa because they took our lands and things like that.
Okay. So what kind of work did you do?
I'm in school right now.
But did you work as a teen? How old are you now?
Right now, 19.
Okay. Well, did you work when you were a kid? When you were younger?
When I was in Africa?
No, here, brother. When you got here?
Nah, when I got here, I went to school and things like that.
Okay.
But my parents worked and stuff.
Okay.
And we had to move to different places and things like that. But things are much better here because up there in Africa, it was dangerous.
Okay, it was dangerous. Okay.
It was kind of dangerous, but it was good, but it was just some things up there.
Did anybody try to?
And there's some good things up there.
Okay. Ain't nobody try to harvest your organs or molest you? Did they?
Oh, you mean like what you mean about that?
Did anybody touch you in your no spot, brother? That's what I'm asking. Any of those white supremacists try to?
Nah.
Okay.
Nah.
Okay.
But when I had got here in America, man, a lot of things started happening because I was in the hospital for a real long time, and I didn't understand about race issues here in America. Because when we was in Africa, we seen the white people as special, better than us. That's how we viewed white people when we was in Africa.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So when I came here to America, I thought everything was all good. Then when I was in the hospital, that's when I started seeing the nurses, the doctors starting to treat me like they would treat me real different. School and things like that.
Who was treating you different?
The nurse, the doctor, it was crazy, man.
You mean the white nurse?
Things like that.
You mean the white nurses
So
and the white doctors?
Research and things like that. So that's when I came across you, man. You opened up my eye.
Right. But are you talking about the white nurses and the white doctors, or who?
Yeah, white doctors, white nurses. Like it was going down when not like last year I was in the hospital. It was this white doctor who was threatening me and stuff, calling me all kind of names. But there was these two sisters that worked at the hospital.
Okay.
So these two sisters was in the room with me. But
okay, brother.
Doctor
Okay. Because you're all over the place, brother. You're all over the place. So, how's your family doing now, brother? Your mom and dad, what are they doing now?
Now they good now. We're straight right now.
Okay, so y'all all still live together and everything, right?
Yeah, but the problem is in Africa right now, where we are originally from, there's a war down there right now.
Okay.
Have you heard about that?
Yeah, there's always some war somewhere that the white supremacists are orchestrating.
I'm talking about the president. He don't want to get. He don't want to let go. He don't want to.
Yeah, they're trying to exile him. I understand that. I was going to ask you. So you're in the hospital. What sickness did you have? What are you in the hospital for?
No, I had broke my leg and things like that. I was in this rehab. So it was like a lot of different people in the hospital.
Now, how'd you break your leg? How'd you break your leg?
People, but they would treat me different.
How'd you break your leg?
I was playing basketball.
Okay.
Basketball and soccer.
You broke your leg playing basketball?
Yeah, basketball and soccer.
You were playing basketball and soccer and broke your leg, bro?
Yeah, I played basketball and soccer, but when I had broke my leg, I was playing basketball.
How you break your leg playing basketball, brother?
Playing basketball. It was this park up here in our hood where we stayed. I was playing around and I fell down. That's how I broke my leg. It was in this country where we stayed by the park.
Okay. All right, brother. This call has been all over the place, man. All right, man. All right, but thank you for the call, brother. All right, bro. All right. That was all over the place, man. I didn't know. I don't know. This brother was all over the place. How you break your leg? I ain't never seen a motherfucker break their leg playing basketball. He must be real bony. Okay. This him right here? Hold on.
Don't die on me. Don't die on me. Love is friend, friend in my heart. Losing love, I'm about to lose my mind. You know, number one that I need. I can't be without you. Your love.
All right. That's the brother from war-torn Africa. The brother, he said they brought him over here and they get money for bringing him over and they have to pay the money back. And all right. All right. I'll have to talk to dude in person, man. Said I lost 300. How many folks I got in? Did people bail out? No, we still in here. Wow. Wow. My man said he broke his leg playing b-ball. All right, shout out to that brother. He said we thought that white people were better. That's very interesting. What's up? Who's calling?
Yeah, this is Akin. I'm from Austin, Texas.
Hey, man, a lot of Texas people calling tonight. What's going on, man? What's on your mind?
Yeah, man, you had a show this Wednesday, and some lady called, and y'all were talking for a while, man. I couldn't even listen to the whole conversation, but
yeah,
I noticed that she kept trying to waste your time just by the conversation. It really wasn't going nowhere. She was talking about she was collecting cans and stuff like that. And I wanted to know why you kept talking to her for so long, because I was trying to call in. I know other people were trying to call in, and I just felt like that was just a waste of time.
No, because I wanted to show people how to deal with folks who don't want to talk about white supremacy. There was a rhyme and reason for that. The first thing out of her mouth was, we shouldn't talk about white supremacy. And our brother Neely Fuller said, whenever somebody does that, you tell them, okay, let's talk about what you want to talk about. Because what's going to happen, this shit is going to go right back to white supremacy anyway. And I kept proving that over and over. You notice she said, well, let's talk about getting this money. I said, okay, how do we get the money? How come we're not getting money? Well, we supposed to do this and we can recycle. I said, okay, man, well, show me what you're doing. What's your website? Oh, well, I ain't doing it now. I'm working for white folks. Oh, so we're now dealing with white supremacy, huh? Oh, well, let's not talk about white supremacy. Let's talk about education. Okay, let's talk about education. Well, we need this, we need that. Well, how come we ain't getting it? Because the white people getting all the money for the schools. So we are talking about white supremacy. So I was using her to prove a point that it always goes back to white supremacy anyway. So she was a great example.
I feel you on that, bro. But what my question is, when do you cut them off? When you know a person is wasting your time, how do you say,
No. I was using her as an example. So it wasn't a waste of time. A lot of people learned a lot from that call. So I know the game.
No, I'm not saying the conversation was a waste of time. I'm saying her tactic was her trying to waste your time because she wasn't talking about nothing.
No,
how do you step away from the conversation and be like, okay, this isn't going anywhere? Because that conversation lasted about 20 minutes.
Yes, it did. But again, it was a great show because it proved a point. So it was good for the audience to listen to because it was entertainment to a certain degree, and it was also education. So it proved its point. So there was a reason for it, and a lot of people got something from that, and they took something away from that. So that was the whole purpose of keeping her on the phone and letting her talk. Now, I had to cut her off eventually because she kept trying to deflect. That's my thing. That's why I kept bringing her back in and reeling her back in. But when she just got to talking too stupid, then I let her go. But after I made her prove my point. You feel me?
Okay. I feel you.
Yeah, because she was going to keep on going, as you notice. She was going to keep on rattling. But I'm like, okay, I've proven my point, so now I can let you go. Got it?
Okay.
All right, man.
Got you.
Thanks for the call, fam. Let's see who we got here. Somebody from the A. If my phone would answer. What's up? Who's calling?
Hello?
Hey, young lady. How are you? Sounding cute.
I'm well. How are you?
I'm good. What's your name, sweetie?
I'm Fatima. I've called a couple of times, but it's been a while.
Okay, Fatima. You sound familiar, Fatima. You sound familiar. I'm trying to remember. What do you look like, Fatima?
Right now I'm in Chicago. Last time I called you, I was in Jacksonville, Florida. But I have several things I need to ask you.
Oh, cool.
Okay. I heard your last bit with the lady who pretty much didn't have her things together, and I'm just want to let you know I'm not one of those people. I'm pretty much new to Chicago, and I am a licensed esthetician. I have a huge passion for aesthetics.
Okay.
So I'm just trying to find out, how do I market myself in a new city? Now, I've been listening to your shows for the past 3 years, and I know even the people that you've been promoting on your commercials, I've been trying to follow up with them, but honestly, some of them, I don't want to call them out, but they're not that dependable, you know.
Okay.
So I just want to hear it from the horse's mouth. Like, how do I?
So what are you trying to do exactly? See, that's the thing. You got to be very specific. So,
okay,
what do you want to do specifically? What are you trying to do?
Well, first off, I have a passion for aesthetics, so I'm into skincare.
Okay.
And I do want to come out with my own skincare line. However, here's another thing. I saw you. I was right there, right front and center, in the very first row when you came to Chicago.
Oh.
To the Black Women's Expo.
Okay.
I was there and I was listening to you. I didn't ask any questions, but I just sat there and just, tried to digest everything you was talking about.
Yes.
But I was a little disappointed being at the Black Women's Expo, not to down my people or anything. I'm not trying to dog them out, but everybody was selling shea butter and soap and knockoff handbags and T-shirts, but nobody was. It just seems like I kind of fell in that area. Yeah. And I'm not trying to be that way. Well, what I ended up noticing, because I did I did go and shop around, and what I noticed was a lot of the women, they didn't really know much about the products. It seems like somebody hired them to just sell it, but not. They didn't know, they didn't research it, or, they didn't know the history behind it, because I would go to a few places and I said, okay, well, what's in your products? And the girl just looked at me with a look on her face. She was just kind of looking up at the sky like, well, hell, I don't know. Just want to, but that's what I noticed at the Black Women's Expo.
They didn't really
and again,
know.
I'm not trying to down, I'm not trying to dog my people out.
I feel you. I feel exactly what you're saying, because a lot of time when you try to get deep about something, we have a habit of really not knowing how to go into details about a lot of stuff. We don't know how to really sell our stuff the way we need to sell it. We kind of have this thing, well, okay, I'm Black, support me because I'm Black. It's that type of shit that we need to get off of.
Exactly. That's been my frustration. So I'm just like, okay, well, this is my passion. So I know what's going in my products. I can tell you every single thing, what ingredient does what.
Now,
but these women didn't.
Okay, now let's talk about your product and how to get it going. What you got to do, you got to have a very unique product, but it has to be practical, and you got to be creative about marketing your stuff. Now, do you have anything that's already manufactured or made, or do you have anything already?
No, I do not.
Okay, so now that's what we got to start somewhere. So now what you have to do, you have to create something. You can sit up and say, well, I got this and I can do that, but with people who are serious, so they're going to want you to show and prove. Okay, you got a skin cream that's going to make my acne clear up? Let me have some and let me sample it. Oh, well, I ain't got none now, but what I need to do, now you sound like every other nigga in the hood. You're going to have to, what you're going to have to do, you got to invest in yourself. If you don't invest in yourself, nobody else is going to invest in you. So what you need to do, what kind of product do you want to make? Even now talking to you, I have no idea what you want to make or nothing. You just keep saying that I like doing skincare or whatever. What type of product do you want to make? Or are you selling your services? What are you trying to sell exactly?
Both services and product. And forgive me, because I know how you are with people when they call. You try to rush them off the phone. So
no, I'm taking my time, because you talk. No. Don't worry about that, because you're making a lot of sense. So you're good. You're good. I'm not gonna rush you off, because you're making a lot of sense, and I just want to have you present yourself a certain way, because you're very articulate, which is good, and you just got to have the right vision, and you can be able to take the right steps. But I just want you to be clear on what you want to do, because I'm talking to you for 10 minutes now, and I still don't know what you're doing, what you're trying to do. You just say, I just like skincare, And
okay.
So
well, I'm trying to hit the market where I want to. Well, acne is my least concern, my least of concerns. I'm trying to get the people I'm trying to target anti-aging, the aging community, the baby boomers, the people who are starting to age now, because youth right now is in, and I want to promote a youthful look, and I know what ingredients can help that, with people. However, when I'm trying to market it to my people, for some reason, Black people have this whole thing where Black don't crack and I don't need skincare. They kind of brush me off, whereas more white people, of course, they're the ones who are like, well, yeah, I need the anti-aging.
Yeah.
I need something for these wrinkles. But Black people don't really want to hear that, but
right.
Honestly, they need it, because some people, again, they look a little crackish, and you can tell.
Let me break it down. Let me break it down. I feel you on that. Let me understand this. If you start a business, your business is to make money with whoever you need to make money with. Just like my clothes.
Yeah.
I sell my clothes. I don't just sell my clothes to Black folks. I sell my clothes to people all around the world. White people, everybody buy my stuff. My books, white people buy my books. Not too many white people buy Hidden Colors, but a lot of white people buy my stuff. So you're in the business as a Black person to sell your stuff to anybody who's going to buy it. If it's Black people, that's the icing on the cake. Now, you have to understand, when it comes to beauty products, if you're going to sell beauty products to the Black community, that's going to definitely have to be a younger crowd. You're going to have to sell that to the younger females, because they're all about their looks, turning up, going out. They buy makeup, facial cleansing, all that shit. They buy it more than anybody. With the white community, the white women, the older ones, middle age and older, they get the Botox and the creams. They spend a mint on that, because the people in the dominant society, when white women get older, they still want to be in the game with their dude. They still want to look good, and the skin, it deteriorates faster, so they still want to be kind of fly, because they still want to get stay married or get remarried, and they get the Botox and nose jobs, so they're more cognizant of the facial creams and all that. Whereas when sisters get older, a lot of them kind of throw in the towel a little bit. They say, well, shit, I'm 48 years old. I got all my kids. I ain't getting married no time soon. So why am I don't need no face cream. It's that type of shit. You know what I'm saying? It's like, I'm just going to go to church for this. It's that they don't really put too much stock in that. You understand? So you would want to start marketing your stuff to younger girls, or those in the white community. You can market it to those because they will buy beauty stuff from you. They will buy beauty stuff from sisters if it's going to show them how. And you can market it like, hey, look, you see how my skin is. I can give you that same effect, because that's why white women, they be tanning, using these injectables and all that, trying to get this artificial melanin and all that. So they've always looked to Black women for beauty tips. Don't let them get you fucked up in the game. They've always looked to Black women for beauty tips. Those fashions in England and stuff with the dresses with the ass, making it look like you had a big ass. They got that from sisters. The big lips, all that shit, tanning, all that stuff. So you got to know how to market your stuff. And also, even with the middle-aged Black female crowd, you got to know how to market stuff to them. You can market to them. You just got to be a little creative. Yet you got to start doing is going up in them churches. You dig? And putting a little...
I didn't think about that.
Dude, I'm a marketing genius. If you want to get them, because I can market to them. You can go to them churches or create a product with a holy name. You call it Holy Cream or something like that. Those middle-aged sisters will flock to that shit. You dig? Start going to the T.D. Jakes seminars, rent you a booth space somewhere, slang them bitches. Man, please. But you got to be very clear. You got to be very clear on the type of product you would like to make. So if you are into skincare, you should say, okay, look, I have my own ingredient, my own cream that I came up with. This cream is going to do wonders. This cream is going to make you look 20 years younger under your eyes. If for younger women, you need to create something that's going to remove acne, because young people are always looking for ways to get rid of acne. You understand? So that's what you need to market. Acne is something you market to the younger crowd. Anti-wrinkling is something that you market to the older crowd. If you're going to do it with the black older crowd, black females, do something, tie something churchy into it. Put a cross and a Jesus with like a do-rag on his head on the on the box.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, but you got to really market it. It's your marketing is gonna really get your product off the ground, sister. You feel me?
Okay, I appreciate that. Thank you.
Yes,
and I have another question. I mean, it wasn't not really a question; it's more of a concern because, I've been listening to you for a few years, and I've been seriously trying to help, my people as far as staying black owned and buying black. But I came out here. And I researched two black owned banks, and I swear they treated me like a nigga off the street. And I'm just looking like, okay, if I was a different color, I know you would approach me so totally different. But when I came, the first thing she said to me was, "Step on in here." She didn't say, "Hi, can I help you?" And I'm just like, damn, this is a black-owned bank. I really would like to give y'all my money, but just because you, Miss, slave lady, you don't know you don't even know how to speak to your own kind without being just disrespectful.
Yeah. So, we had the same experience. We went to Sylvia Soul Food in New York City, man. We were in Sylvia Soul Food, and they were so rude and slow with us. But when white folks walked in there, it turned into an episode of Roots. They had a fiddle. They start dancing.
Exactly.
Ooh, you like some iced tea? More tea for you, ma'am. I mean, they roll. They don't do that with white customers at all. They roll the red carpet out for white customers. So black folks, we know how to do business. We just don't want to do that with each other. We take each other for granted, and we got to cut that nonsense out.
Okay.
Yes, indeed. But thank you for the call, young lady.
Okay, thank you.
All right. As for Tima, she's up in Chicago. You should have said something to me at the lecture out there when I was at the Women's Expo. Shout out to those sisters. The sisters were absolutely wonderful at the Black Women's Expo. I really enjoyed it up there. I really, really enjoyed it. But yeah, sister, that's what you do. You get you some Christian cream. Man, you can market that to them women at them churches. You're like, look, sisters, y'all trying to catch one of these church deacons? You rub a little bit of some of this hallelujah oil up under your eyes. Man, you call that shit, call it anointed cream. You sell that, man, you'll sell it off the chain to them sisters, dude. Man. Yeah, I was chopping it up. Shout out to my man Jay Morrison. Me and Jay Morrison was chopping it up, man. Real good brother, man. Me and Jay Morrison we had a real good conversation last week, man. Brothers out here doing a lot of real good stuff. So me and that brother, we might be hooking up, linking up, doing some stuff. We're chopping it up. And me and Jay Morrison, we're talking about the whole think tank thing, man. We were talking some good stuff, man. We're talking about, because he's the real estate guy. Jay Morrison is the real estate dude. And we're talking about places where we can go and, get businesses and get blocks and, get our business game in order. No, I'm not sick. I'm tired of shit. Let's see who we got here. What's up? Who's calling?
Hey, Q, what's up with it?
Hey, what's up?
Derek, Sacramento.
Derek from Sacramento. How you doing, fam?
I'm good.
What's on your mind, man?
Hey, really, I was wondering, when you come out with another Mac package?
I don't know. Man, I don't know yet, man, but I will keep everybody posted on that, brother. Okay, Derek is just he's thinking of shit to talk about, man. Don't call up just trying to hear yourself now. What's up? Who's calling?
Hey, what's up? This is Bab calling from Dallas, Texas. How you doing, Tariq?
A lot of folks from Dallas. What's your name, brother?
Babatunde. It's Nigerian.
Babatunde. There you go, man. So are you from Nigeria, brother?
My parents were born there. They came here 28 years ago. I'm first generation. So
there you go. There you go. So what's on your mind, Baba Tunde?
Man, I just want to tell you about a situation out here in Dallas that happened. You know, the white supremacists, they put black people in certain places to quell us and to make their presentation legitimate. We had a guy over here, Jason Harrison, a guy who was holding the screwdriver holder, the bit holder rather.
Yeah, and they killed him,
right? And the grand jury, of course, decided to not indict the officer. And so the district attorney had a town hall 2 weeks ago, and they made us write down our questions. It was a black woman that was choosing all the questions. And I asked our district attorney if she would indict the officers, you know, since the grand jury doing it, you have the power to. And the black woman that was asking the question, she got fly with me. They almost kicked me out. We were just going back and forth. And it's just crazy because I have never seen this black woman before. And it's crazy how much she was riding for the district attorney. And the district attorney was all calm, but they had the sister in the front just going hard. So, you know, we shouldn't be fooled by black people that are in positions or in so-called positions.
They are
like
white,
said,
white supremacy. White supremacy. They've learned they hide behind their coons now. That's how white supremacy has refined itself. They have hid. They put the coons in front to hide behind the coons and let the face of the coons be the coons are the face of white supremacy right now. You understand?
And just like Cleveland, we have a black police chief out here.
Yeah.
And, you know, the police chief on TV was talking about, you know, I just want everybody to stay calm. He said the word peace 1,000 times. He used the word peace.
Yeah.
And that's all I wanted to say, is that black people shouldn't be fooled by, you know, these black public officials.
Yes, indeed. Yes,
you
indeed.
know,
Thanks for the call.
A lot of times.
That's okay. I had to. He was going to keep saying the same thing, but we got to stop. My man made a good point. Just because we see a black face out there, understand who's controlling that black face financially. If we're not controlling that black face financially, you're just dealing with a representative from white supremacy. And that's basically all we have. When you see these coons come out here, oh, we need peace now. Don't y'all do all no bad things. We all respect the law. These are representatives for white supremacy. All they're doing is rolling their coons out. What's that Milwaukee sheriff they keep rolling out? He's the coon of the day. They keep rolling him out, especially Fox News. He has a white wife, and he's just a big buck dancer. And he's a real dangerous one because I think they had him testifying in Congress about the Eric Garner situation, and there was one black politician really getting in his ass. But they're now using their coons. The white supremacists are hiding behind their coons. Because the thing is, black people, we don't want to put no money behind anything. You don't want to put no money behind nothing. Black folks are going to have to understand that money talks. And I understand this. Look, black people, I get it. Usually, a lot of times you don't know who to put your money behind because you have a lot of crispy coons out here who will say they're going to do something, and then you give them money, then they'll take the money and run and be like, fuck you, everybody. So that puts a bad taste in a lot of people's mouths because you got a lot of little crispy coons out here who do stuff like that, who destroys the trust of those in the black community. After you give them money, they go run up under the white supremacists with a dick in their mouth. So the thing is, man, look for people with a track record of being thorough. That's all you have to do. You look for people who have a track record of being thorough. If they have a track record of doing what they say they're supposed to do, those are the people that you get down with. People who have put in the work, people who do what they say what they do, people who are consistent. That's why I always say, black people, we're going to have to start investing in ourselves so that other people can trust in us. See, the reason why so many people got down with Hidden Colors is because whenever I presented the Hidden Colors films, I was already in the process of doing them. Every time I'm doing Hidden Colors, especially when we get the Kickstarter going, I'm either out of the country, out of the state. I'm somewhere on location showing people what we're doing. And that goes a long way. See, I get emails all the time. You got random niggas with Indiegogo pages and GoFundMe pages with some random shit. Hey man, I'm trying to start a new Black Wall Street. Like, who are you? Where's this Black Wall Street? You have any more information? It's just some random unknown people asking for millions of dollars, and you don't know shit about them. Thank you very much, Kumbi. A lot of people like Hidden Colors 3. So that's the thing. So you got a lot of people out here. You got to be joking. I know Crispy didn't get another Indiegogo. Y'all got to be joking. Yeah, please, y'all joking. I know Crispy didn't get another Indiegogo. I don't believe. Y'all got to be joking. Shout out to my man Zoe Williams, by the way. But you got to be the kind of person who people can trust. And they can trust you when they see you getting it popping yourself. When they see that you really got it going on, then people can trust you. There's a lot of cooning in the military. That's true. And what's funny, with all these niggas out here cooning in the military, like this one dude, this military brother, I think he was down in Texas. He had a white girlfriend. He got arrested for something. It was some type of misdemeanor violation. They ended up killing him in jail. They choked him out in jail. And the cops didn't get indicted. Black soldier got killed recently. And this is how white supremacy works. See, white supremacy works on the I say so mentality. They killed this brother just like they did Eric Garner and said, okay, well, we didn't kill him. He had a pre-existing condition. They said that this dude had some kind of sickle cell. That's why he died. Just like with Eric Garner. The lie that the white supremacists are saying that they're saying, well, Eric Garner didn't get killed. He died of a heart attack. That's white supremacy. Even when the coroner said that the guy died because he was choked out. It was a homicide. The coroner said this. No, we're white supremacists and we say that he died of a heart attack. See, family, white supremacists works on the we say so factor because we say so as white supremacists and you Negroes can't do anything about it. So everything we say goes. So we say Eric Garner died of a heart attack even though you saw us choke him. We say he died of a heart attack and you can't do anything to make us not say that. That's what it boils down to, family. So all that stuff, well, we get our Moorish law and we can, unless you have the muscle to back up your accusations, the white supremacists can say and do anything they want to do. You got to get muscle. You get muscle with your money. That's what it boils down to, family. What's up? Who's calling?
Good evening, Tariq. This is Bree from New York.
Hey, Bree, how are you, love?
I'm good. I wanted to know if you heard about that story in New York with the couple. They live in Long Island and they were being harassed by their white neighbors.
Yeah, we got that on melanoidnation.org. We put that story up.
Yeah, I just wanted to comment on some of the people that were commenting on the post. Well, I noticed there's a lot of us up there saying that they shouldn't be complaining. Oh, black people, we always complaining about something.
No, sweetie, those are white people pretending to be black for the most part. A lot of times when you see these so-called black Facebook pages, many of them are really white supremacists with fake pages. So let's be very clear on that. I get a lot of them. There are a lot of white supremacists, they're cowards, and they like to hide. So they create a whole bunch of fake accounts with black pictures up there acting like they're black so that they can say a bunch of negative stuff about black people without getting banned. Because if you're a white person making all of these derogatory comments, your page can get taken down. But if you say, well, we black folks ain't shit, your page can stay up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and I also noticed that a lot of, like, I have nothing against gay people, but there was a lot of us that were also gay on board. Talking about black people always crying about something as well.
Yeah.
And, we don't have a right to speak up about things because we're always doing things to the gay community. I'm like, well, if you're gay and you're black, aren't you also black?
And the gay community is full of coons. The black gay community has some of the biggest coons because they keep white dicks in their mouths and white titties in their mouths. And they have been marginalized, they feel, by the black community. And they think because white people treat them a little less hostile, that there's less homophobia in the white community. And nothing is further from the truth. See, the thing is, the white community, they have no problem with a gay black person because the gay black person is less of a threat. They're not a threat at all. But in the white community, they don't like other gay white people. They don't, they're more homophobic than ever because they're the ones creating all these anti-gay marriage laws. That's in the white community. They don't let gay white people roll up in them churches and all that stuff. So, again, I've talked about this in several lectures. But, again, a lot of gay black folks are big coons, and they know what the deal is because those white supremacists in the gay community, they marginalize them. They treat them like objects. They objectify them. They have gutter sex with them. They have Negro bedwench type of relationships with them. It's real shit that goes on in those relationships. It's a real gutter type relationship that they have with the dominant society.
Yeah, and one last comment. I just wanted to comment on the people who were talking about, what's his name? Byron. You were
Byron
just
Allen.
talking about him.
Byron Allen.
Yes, they were really going in on him today. I mean, one poster had posted something about how, he has a white wife and how he's not allowed to speak on black issues. And somehow that discredits him as being able to have an opinion.
Right. And Byron Allen, he has a white wife, but he spits some real talk. And Byron Allen is about his paper, and the dude is one of the most successful producers in Hollywood. And, he goes under the radar. But I got a lot of respect for Byron Allen, man. He was spitting some real ass talk about how Obama's getting down. See, we think just because somebody's out there shucking and jiving and, even if they got a black wife, Obama has a black wife, but he ain't done nothing for the black community collectively. You understand?
Exactly.
Except
That's
call
the
us
same
thugs.
point I made.
Yeah, except call us thugs. But see, black folks, we get caught up in, we're pacified by symbolic gestures. And we don't give a damn about substance. As long as we get a symbolic gesture going on, we're happy. So we got to get off that child-like nonsense and start going for substance so that we can have some tangible things to pass down. But thank you for the call, sister.
All right, have a good night.
Yes, indeed. What's this? In a minute. It's going to end shortly. I'm not going to be on here too much longer, baby. Yes, indeed.
So, what happened with Obama?
Nothing. I'll explain it later. You drink all the cranberry juice?
It was like this much left. So.
Oh, is that TJ running around up there?
Yeah.
Seriously? Oh. What's up? Who's calling?
Oh, hey.
What's up? Who's this?
This is Daniel from Memphis calling.
Daniel from Memphis. What's on your mind, Daniel?
Well, I just bought one of your good books called The Mac Within.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
And I'm trying to step my game up with the ladies because my game isn't really up to the level that I want it to be.
Okay.
And so far I read the whole book and I really liked it. And I also plan on ordering the other book called The Art of Macking.
Yes.
And I also want to know what should I expect to get.
Okay.
What good advice I can get from the Art of Macking.
Okay, brother. Why are you breathing so hard, brother?
Oh, sorry. I just got done jogging from outside.
You were jogging and you came and called me.
Yeah. Sorry about that. Sorry about that.
What city you in, bro?
Sorry about that.
What city you in, bro?
What city?
Yeah.
Well, I'm a sophomore in college.
Nigga, I said what city you in, and you said what your...
Oh, sorry, I thought you said what grade I'm in. I'm in Memphis.
Okay, you in Memphis, and you jogging at 10 o'clock at night, brother?
Yeah, I always like run just like clear my mind, so...
Okay. Well, you had a lot on... What was on your mind, brother?
Well, someone else that, like, earlier this semester, I was in, like, a quick 2-week relationship. And the reason why I called X about relationship advice is because she broke up with me and said that she feels that she has to carry most of our conversation. And our communication was a hit and miss.
Okay.
And the whole point of me, like, wanting to, like, get your books on this relationship stuff is so I can, like, step up my game and know how to communicate and bring my confidence level up. And I also want, I mean, that's the main reason why I called.
Okay, but how old are you, brother?
19.
19, okay. You're going to have to learn how to get to the point. That's one thing. You got to learn how to get to the point. That's one thing.
My point is that I'm
wait, hold on.
Running out things to say when talking to girls.
Hold on, brother. Hold on. Because you take forever to get to a point, and you're all over the place, man. The thing,
sorry
you're
about
all
that.
over the place.
The reason why I'm calling is because...
Hold on, bro. Hold on. I'm still talking to you, player. You're all over the place. You just can't. You're kind of a weird dude. You dig? And if you're weird to me over the phone, you're probably weird to the ladies. Now, I appreciate you getting the book, by the way. I appreciate that. But you're like, I just got through jogging in the middle of the night. I just ran in here to call you. All right, it's just weird. You're doing weird stuff, bro. So that kind of throws people off. So, like, if you call the girl, like, in the middle of the night, like, hey, I just got through jogging. I just wanted to call you. I know I'm out of breath. So it's just kind of weird. And you got to kind of get to the point when you're talking to people. That's one thing. You got to get your mouthpiece crisp. Because when people are dragging and lagging on, not getting to the point, that kind of throws women off. Women want a dude to get right to the point. You seem unsure of yourself. You understand?
I understand.
When you read my book, The Art of Macking, that's going to help you become more sure of yourself. And when you add that in with the Mac within, your game is going to be crisp. Got it?
Got it.
Now, you said you were dating this chick for like 2 weeks?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
And she broke up with me.
She broke up with
because
you? Go ahead. She said what?
That she felt that she had to carry most of our conversation.
I can imagine because it's dragging with you. Getting a conversation with you was just like, it's like pulling teeth. So I got that. I got that. So you got to step your mouthpiece up and you got to start getting to the point and being clear on what you got to say. You understand that?
I understand.
There you go. And it sounds like you in the house dancing or something. Is this you? Hold on. There you go. All right, but look, man, go get the book, The Art of Macking. You can get that at Amazon.com or BarnesandNoble.com. You read that, man. That's going to help step your game up. Thanks for the call, brother. All right. Okay. I should ask the brother, was he high? The brother sounded like he had smoked a little something.
Can I have chapstick?
Where's your chapstick, sweetheart?
I don't have it.
Man.
I feel bad for him.
Yeah, he's gonna be all right. Say he was high.
He sounds so like insecure.
Yeah, he is. What's up? Who's calling?
It's Dante Fletcher from Ohio, man.
Hey, Dante, what part of Ohio are you in?
I'm in Cincinnati.
Okay, man. What's the vibe? What's the vibe out there in Cincinnati, man?
It's terrible. Let me break it down. I'm 20 years old, man, and I've been battling with this for a while. I went to private school. I was surrounded by these people, man, so I know how they work.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And the issue I'm having is I'm 20, I got a case. I got a minor misdemeanor on my record. It's hard for me to get a job in Cincinnati. That's a big deal. I don't know why.
With a misdemeanor?
They make those.
It's hard to get a job
with
It's hard to get a job with a misdemeanor.
With a misdemeanor, I've been denied by 13 jobs in the past 2 weeks over a misdemeanor. Swear to God.
Wow. Okay.
And it's just hard to deal. Like, I'm trying to figure out where do I start. You know what I mean? I'm not trying to sell weed no more. I'm not trying to do it. It's just, I'm not trying to go back to jail. You know what I mean? Like, wow, I don't know where to start with this. I make music. I make beats, but everybody got a mixtape. You know what I mean? So that's just something I do with my spare time because they took my license away from me. I can't even drive, man. It's crazy out here. It's crazy.
When did you get the misdemeanor?
I got the misdemeanor last year in May.
Okay.
So it's been a year. I have to go. I got to pay them $50. I go to court on Tuesday, actually.
Yeah.
I paid them $50, and I got to wait 6 weeks to get that off my record. So then I'll be able to, move around a little bit better.
Okay, so you can get off the record in 6 weeks.
Yes,
okay,
sir.
Yeah. So in 6 weeks, you just kind of got to bite the bullet for a couple of months, and then after you bite the bullet, man, after that thing get off your record, then you can get out here and grind without people digging in your background and getting all up in your beeswax. So you might just have to...
Right.
Yeah, you got to wait that out. Go ahead.
Even these jobs out here, like I worked in a bank before. You know what I mean? I had decent jobs, but it's just, even when I'm in those jobs, they do little things just to nitpick, just to push you out the door.
I understand.
It's to the point where I'm at where I just want to start something on my own, but then I'm around all these niggas that's really not trying to go nowhere. They all rapping, selling weed.
Exactly. So what you got to do, man, you got to work at these little bullshit jobs until you can stack your paper so that you can start getting your own shit popping. You understand?
Right.
We all have a skill that we can utilize, that we can use on our own. For example, man, there's brothers out here, you know how to cut hair, you know how to do tattoos, you can do a lot of stuff, man, and you can fix toilets or whatever, and you stack enough money to get yourself a business license and open your own thing up, just like I was telling the young lady earlier. Open up a shop, cut hair on your own. Get a shop with your little sister to do hair. Get a shop where you can do tattoos. Get a shop or get a van where you can fix motherfuckers' toilets. Or get an Uber car where you can drive people around. They got that. So there's a lot of things you can do after you stack your little paper up. The thing is with us, black folks, what we want to do, every time we get our little paycheck, we got the turn up mentality. We always got to turn up, trick our money off, get the rims, get the bottles and all that, but then we ain't got no money to get us a business going on. So all of a sudden we got to dig and find out where we're going to get the money for business. This week, as a matter of fact, is Black Bike Week down in, I think, somewhere in the South. Everybody's down there. Everybody went down there turning up. Everybody magically gets the money to go out there and turn up and get fly and pop bottles and all that. But then when it comes to building a business and getting that code of conduct, now we don't know what the fuck to do. So we got to start prioritizing our money. All we got to do is our new code of conduct, Melanoid code of conduct, prioritize our money. When you get a bullshit job, your objective is not to stay at that bullshit job forever. That's your parents' mentality. I know that these jobs are bullshit. I know that they play office politics. But your thing is, I'm just trying to stack all the money I can stack until I get $5,000, $10,000, however much I need to open up my own office space so I can get out here and get my own clients. That's all you're thinking about. So you don't even trip on that office politics shit. You want to get into your position where you can tell them all to kiss your ass deuces. You dig?
Yeah, I got you. I got one more question, though, on your views on the college system. My dad a military coon, I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
He ain't raised me, he been gone forever. I mean, that's besides the point, but he always tried to push the military in my head. I thought about joining it.
Yeah.
But they even denied me because I had too many tattoos. So, I mean, that was a blessing that I didn't even get to go.
Yes, indeed.
But when it comes to college, you know what I mean? I educate myself. I read a lot of books, but it's a lot of money involved with the college thing. And then sometimes I feel like I'm wasting my time. I just don't know which route to go with the college thing. I'm definitely not going to the military. That's out. But with college, what would you suggest? So like I said, I'm 20 years old. I mean, can you do it without college? I mean, I don't know.
Yeah, I didn't go to college, and shit, colleges paid me shit between $5,000 and $10,000 to go speak to their students, and I didn't even go to college. You understand?
Right.
So you can do it without college. I would suggest you do, because I learned the hard way. I learned from the school of hard knocks and on the streets. You know, I had to duck and dodge bullets and cops to learn. So college was the easier way. I just took a different option. But I wouldn't knock college, but you can do it without it. But again, always think in terms of business, how you're going to run business on your own. See, black people are taught to go to college to learn how to work a good job.
Work for the white man.
Work for white people, exactly. Where Asians, they go to college, learn the game, and say, okay, I'm going to take this knowledge and open up my own business. Arabs think the same way. White people think the same way. So we got to start thinking in terms of business owners. College has a lot of good information, but use that information on yourself. All right, but thanks for the call, man.
Thank you, man.
Yes, indeed. Excuse me. That's why y'all need to join me on my Code of Conduct tour. Go to TariqLive.com to get more information on that, ladies and gentlemen. TariqLive.com. I will be in Philly July 5th. That's Sunday, 4th of July weekend. I want everybody's face in the place. I'm going to be in Atlanta Saturday, July 11th. And I will be in Detroit Saturday, July 18th. So I want to see everybody in the place. We're going to have a ball. Yes, indeed. And my man from Texas, he made a real good point. Like the Negro bedwench was defending the district attorney and all that stuff. That's another thing. I was looking at a video of some of the Hebrew Israelites brothers. Shout out to the Hebrew Israelites. Now, some of the stuff some of the information they give is good. A lot of stuff I disagree with because I don't like too much debating. But a lot of times the brothers are pretty entertaining to watch. In some of them. I don't knock all of them because some of the brothers drop some real good information. And some of them, when I see them make the white supremacists start crying, that's funny. That's funny to me. But one thing I notice, a lot of times when some of the Hebrew Israelites are ripping up a white supremacist, because sometimes the white supremacists, they come up and try to talk shit to the Hebrew Israelites, and then the Hebrew Israelites start cutting them down with some real info. I notice when the Hebrew Israelites start going in on a white supremacist, a lot of black folks go jump to the defense of the white supremacists. I'm like, well, what are y'all doing? Black folks jump out there. Hey, man, everybody's all God's children. And these black folks start acting like fucking slaves, man. Then black people start acting like that's some slave-looking shit to me, man. When the Hebrew Israelites, they're ripping up a white supremacist and black folks out there defending them, trying to fight with the Hebrew Israelites over a white supremacist. That's the thing that kills me. They'll jump in there mad at the Hebrew Israelites because they're getting at the white supremacists. And it's like, come black folks, y'all look like slaves, man. Y'all really look like slaves when you do that. You really look like slaves doing that coon shit. Seriously, y'all look like slaves. You dig? Y'all cut that out. I don't know what y'all trying to prove doing that. Hey, don't be talking to him like that. Like, sit down, nigga. Black people think if you got that Crispus Attucks mentality, I'm going to jump in front of the bullet and then maybe you'll love me, that I'll fight for your acceptance. White supremacists don't give a shit about you. You're just acting like a damn slave. Black people, code of conduct. Stop sacrificing yourself for the white supremacists, black folks. That's a major code of conduct. Black people really got to get that shit out of their system. Melanoid code of conduct. Stop sacrificing yourself for the white supremacists, black folks. It ain't going to work. It's not going to help you. Black people, y'all been sacrificing yourself for the last 400 years. It has not helped you. Good grief. What's up? Even if you disagree with the Hebrew Israelites, don't jump in front of the white supremacists.
Super Dread coming from Houston, man.
What's your name, brother?
Super Dread.
Super Dread, how you doing, fam? What's going on with you, man?
Oh, man, I'm chilling, man. I had a quick question for you.
Go ahead.
You always talking about like a person having a dream,
yeah,
and you know how you say you'll give out that loan. Well, what if it works vice versa? What if you got some money stacked, put away? You know what I'm saying? You holding it down, hustling, but you just not sure what exactly you want to pursue 100%. Because that's my issue. I don't want to waste my little money I got put to the side. And, I want to pursue the right thing.
Right, yeah, but scared money don't make no money. See, the thing is, man, sometimes we can sit on something and just kind of wait because you're scared. So you got to put that money out there and let it grow, man. Scared money don't make money. You got to invest in something and create something like an asset so that more money can come in. So you ain't got to spend all your little side money, whatever, but find out what you would like to do, something that you're good at, something that you can do every day that will help build your money up. How much you got set aside, just ballpark figure?
I got over 10 set aside.
Yeah. So what you do, man, hell, there's a lot. I did a show where I gave a million ideas on what to do. You can say, okay, well, I get me a little laundromat over here on this side of town. I can get a couple of vending machines and put that somewhere and invest in that. I can open up a barbershop. I can open up a delivery shop. I can open up a floral shop. I mean, there's a lot of things you can do. I can get a booth at the swap meet. I can get a booth at the mall to clean shoes. I can do real estate. There's a million things you can do for half the money that you got saved up. But the key is go out there and do something. Do your research on what needs are needed, what's needed in your community, and what client base you can get, how to market your stuff. Like, what are you good at? What can you do?
I went to school for my skill. I'm in IT, so I do desktop support, and on the side, I fix coworkers and family and friends of the family's computers, man. Like, fixing the hardware or actually getting on the PC, logging in and fixing the software. Just little things like that on the side, charge maybe $30, $35. I've been doing that for like a year and a half already.
All right, do you know how to work with iPhones and iPads?
I'm not good with Apple. I mean, shit, I can learn because computers is my passion. I wouldn't have no problem researching that. But I mostly deal with Windows and Android and shit like that.
This is what you do. Since computers is your passion, this is what you do. What, you're in Houston?
Yes, sir.
Okay, Houston.
I'm right outside of Houston. Right outside.
Okay, go find a spot somewhere in Houston with a lot of foot traffic. The rent should be around $700 a month for a storefront. Small. It could be a small place. What you do in Houston, you create an iPhone cover repair shop that fixes iPhone glasses when they break. All right? Since your passion is computers. Everybody named mama has an iPhone. And everybody fucks up every now and then and they break their iPhone or their iPad. Go get you some iPad glasses, covers, the glass. What are these called? This right here. The front of the iPad. The front. The glass. Go get these wholesale from somewhere overseas in China for the iPhone 5, iPhone 6s or whatever. People break these shits all the time. Get a whole bunch of wholesale ones for the iPads and the whole shebang. When people break their phones, they come to you to get them fixed. There's a place out here where I live. They have business popping nonstop. They got to be some white boys. Some white and Asian dudes. All they do is fix iPhone cases and iPad screens when they crack. And they have just people coming in. They make money hand over fist. That's money that you can make out there. A lot of folks don't have it. The reason why these guys make so much money doing it because a lot of folks don't have that. They don't think about that. They think that they got to take their phone back to the Apple store, and that's going to cost a lot of money at the Apple store. You're an independent dude. You do it. You do the shit for $80. Get the glasses probably cost about $2 or $3. So, dude, you can make a grip. Do that. That's my suggestion to you. You feel me?
Man, I appreciate that, Tariq. Man, you always be on point. Your words of wisdom. I also want to say, man, I got a new car audio system put in, and I carry your DVDs everywhere with me. So when niggas be out of line talking that cool shit, I pop goddamn live in Atlanta, live in New York. I pop that shit in right in the car.
Yes, indeed. Man, much respect, man. Thank you for the call, brother. Yeah, that's what, man. If your passion is computers, dude, you find out what's hot at the moment, get that thing popping. Get that thing popping, man. You fix those iPhone cases, get that thing popping, bro. Yeah, you can advertise on Groupon. You can advertise on Craigslist. You can advertise all over the place. And people are going to Google it, man. What you do, you get your shit on Google. Get your business listed in Google. You'll be fine. Yeah, go to Alibaba.com, get those wholesale glasses, get those cases, you're good. Yes, indeed, Super Dreads. Man, you can get that going for, I would say you can get that going for less than $2,000, brother. You can get that going for less than $2,000. What Beachbody say? Oh, okay. Let's see who's going on this phone. What's up? Who's calling? Okay, we got a Canary on the phone. What's up, Canary? Polly want a cracker? Hello? Hello? Okay, nigga, get your bird off the phone, brother. Hello? Hello? Player. How long you gonna keep chirping, bro?
What's up, Canary? Probably want a cracker. Hello? Hello?
Okay, this nigga just want to sit here breathing like a damn stalker. What's up? Who's calling?
Hey, this is Jamar from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania.
What's up, Jamar? How you doing, fam?
I'm doing okay. I just wanted to ask you. I want to ask you a quick question. Do you have any merchandise as far as advertising for Tariq Radio or Hidden Colors? Because I live around a campus. I live around CMU, University of Pittsburgh, and Duquesne University. And I thought about just walking past and just posting up some stuff there.
Yeah, well, are you asking me, do I advertise? I don't understand the question. I don't really understand.
No, I mean, do you have, I see, you have Hidden Color posters in the background of your radio show. And I was thinking, do you have, any particular, let's say, design where I can...
advertise. Oh, I see what you're saying.
Copy off the internet and post it around so it can advertise Tariq Radio.
Yeah, you can Google...
I like to get the word out on stuff that I believe in.
Yes, indeed. Oh, hell, you can make a little flyer or whatever and tell people to listen to the Tariq Elite Radio Show every Wednesday. That's something you can put together real easily. But also email me. Email me and we chop up game about it, man. Thanks for the call.
All right, thanks.
Yes, indeed. Don't forget to go to TariqElite.com to get all the fresh gear. And Tidal, that Jay-Z thing. Shout out to Tidal. I know Jay-Z he did that freestyle talking about people supporting Tidal, his music streaming site. Now, my thing is, I like Jay-Z. I like to support anybody black doing something. My question is, does Jay-Z really own Tidal? Is that really his thing? Or are they using him as the front? Because that's my thing. Is that his thing? Is that his? Because see, Byron Allen talked about how there should be emphasis placed on 100% African-American owned entities. Because a lot of times, black people are used as the face of something and they don't really own anything. They'll have a black person out like, hey, this person owns this liquor, but they really don't own it. It's somebody else who owns it. So you know what I'm saying? So who really, really owns what's happening? Because I don't like the Jedi mind trick. Because that's kind of the same thing that happened with him in the Jets. Was it the Jets? The Nets? It was one of those teams they said that Jay-Z owned that he really didn't own. You understand? That's my thing. Does he really own it, or is he just the face of it? Man, I rock with Jay-Z. I like Jay-Z, man. I rock Jay. I rock with Jay. Yeah, that's another thing, too. When they talk about these black-owned cable networks, these are not black-owned cable networks. There's a couple of them that they got these are not black owned. And Byron Allen was talking about that. That's what Byron Allen. I rock with Byron Allen. Byron Allen spits some real shit. He was like, these are not black owned. These are people. They got They got black people acting as the front people of these deals. It's like Comcast owns this entity, but they put a black face on it and say, okay, this is a black network. It is not a black network. The white supremacists are owning the shit behind the scenes. You understand? So, what's up, man? Why are you walking in like that? What are you trying to do? Call your. You lost your phone?
Excuse me. You still have the tag on your shirt.
I do? Oh, ain't that a bitch? Y'all niggas didn't say shit. I got a damn tag on my damn shirt. And y'all sons of bitches didn't say nothing. What's TJ doing? I'm about to be upstairs in a minute. You gave him a bath?
He's in bed, yeah.
He's upstairs?
Yeah. Seriously.
Okay, where's your name on this other phone? Oh.
Who is this? Who is about?
Oh. Alright, I'm calling your phone now.
Get in your phone.
No, I need my phone.
I gotta call it because I can't hear it.
No, going upstairs.
I'm not gonna come back down.
Alright, going up there and I'll call you right now. Alright. Yes, indeed. Yeah, so that's the thing. We got to stop being the face of certain things and actually own things. What's up? Who's calling?
Hey, this is Elevation Out Loud.
What's your name, fam?
Elevation Out Loud from Texas.
Elevation Out Loud?
Out Loud.
Okay.
It's like the God.
There you go, man. What's on your mind, Elevation?
I sent you an email with some competitive web conferencing technology because you said you want to get your think tank going.
Yes.
You want people to pay to get into it.
Yes.
I sent you an email. It's reviewing 10 different ones.
Okay.
And I picked out 2 out of them I think would be what you really need to do.
Like,
I'm not going to hold you up, but just check the email when you get a chance. All right?
Okay, I'll recheck that, man. Thank you for the call, brother. Because I definitely want to get that think tank going, man. And again, I want it to be as similar to Ustream as possible because I like this form. And for some reason, Ustream used to let me set up a page where I can have a password to get in, but it don't let you do that no more. I don't know why it doesn't let you do that. It was a perfect venue. And I can't find anything else that's like that. That's like this, where we can have people coming in, but you got to have a password to get in. What's up? Who's calling?
Peace. Hello?
Yeah, what's up, man? Who's calling?
Everything's up. What's up, Tariq? This is Mike the Barber from Los Angeles.
What's up, Mike the Barber? What part of LA you from, Mike?
I'm off of like Adams and Western area.
Okay. You're kind of not too far from UCLA, right?
Right, USC.
USC, that's what I mean. I'm sorry, USC. You got a shop. Where's your shop that you cut at?
It's on 29th and Western, Crown and Glory. It's a unisex salon, men and women.
Okay, cool. So what's on your mind, Mike?
Well, what's on my mind? I'm doing a documentary of myself about nationality.
Okay.
I'm a member of the Moorish Science Temple.
Oh.
From a long time ago.
Okay.
well, yeah. And I'm aware of all the internal beef and all the strife and all that stuff and the politics.
Yeah.
However, I've been, watching Hidden Colors 1. I was really intrigued by all the game he was dropping about what they know about us.
Yeah.
And what they not telling.
Right.
So
my thing is, see, now let me ask you. So let me ask you this. Let me ask this while I got you on the phone, because see, a lot of times, it sounds good when people say, "Well, we should nationalize because that's going to protect us from certain things." But, brother, can you give a case study? And I've always asked brothers from the Moorish Science Temple, can you give a case study that shows that we can be exempted from these laws and police brutality and all of that stuff? The only thing that I've seen brothers from the Moorish Science Temple point out is the Free Moors Sundry laws from 1798 or something like that, where there was some people who called themselves Moors who didn't want to be classified as colored. That's the only thing they could find, a 200-year-old document. But how does that apply now? And how does it work now? Because I have not seen any recent case studies to show that black people have been protected by the Morris Science Law? Let me see my son.
All right, good. I'm glad you asked that question. It's an excellent question. And, you know, I love all my people, black people, melanoid, all of us. But I have a unique situation which made me think about the whole concept of what is this Morris thing and what did Noble Drawley bring what he was talking about.
Yeah.
Now, there's some people part of the Morris camp who done found some letter of the law stuff that explains, like, okay, according to certain treaties and laws, you can't really treat a certain people a certain way, and they standing on that because treaties are the highest laws of the land, so they're actually able to use that technicality to separate them to actually get protection.
Right.
So that's kind of how that works. Like, they moving in political arenas that's real technical and letter of the law. So I really don't delve too deep into that because I'm a businessman,
right,
and I'm kind of like on some tangibles, not the talk, or I ain't trying to ask nobody for my freedom and all that.
Right.
Free people do. So where I'm at with it, as far as the name and the nationality, the concept of creating a unity or freedom or any of that stuff is every nation has a name and a flag. It's those basic principles.
I got that. I got that. See, I got that. But the thing is, the question is, man, how practical is that? Can anybody show that that's going to be practical for us? Nobody can really point to it being practical.
Okay.
A case study where it actually
I'll give an example of how it's practical.
Okay.
As a member of the Morris Science Temple, we have things like regular meetings. We have treasuries. We have ambassadors that actually came to speak to the people. There's concepts of things like dual citizenship, import and export possibilities, actual reparations being repaid to the treasury so that people could use it, exclusively, like Dr. Claude Anderson always speaks about. Like, we don't have to share it with midgets and Jews and
right. But let me stop you, brother. But that's what Neely Fuller calls forewalling. Basically, y'all done had a bunch of meetings. That's all it is, brother. And I'm not saying this to disparage your work, because I respect anybody's ambition when they're trying to destroy white supremacy or counter white supremacy. I'm not saying this to disparage anybody, because we're all trying to figure it out. But what we don't want to do is get into the habit of forewalling. Basically, y'all had a whole bunch of meetings, basically, but nothing really tangible, because nobody can show where me being a Moor has overrode this law and protected me from this law. Because I know people, their whole argument is that, well, if we claim our nationality, these laws won't apply to us.
Yeah, that's not what the prophet came with, though, Big Tariq.
Right. But a lot of dudes say that. But a lot of dudes say that, well, these laws, man, we nationalize. We ain't got to abide by these laws of the white man and all that.
They're not really representing what Morris camp really is, because we citizens, we citizens like the rest of everybody else.
Right.
And that's kind of one of the reasons why I'm glad I got through, because there is a big misrepresentation of what it means to be Moorish.
Right.
And it's a bloodline thing. It's not really nothing to do with whether or not we deserve some special treatment or any of that. It's actually just a matter of finding who your parents were and what country did they come from. And everybody know that North Africa is where the slave trade jumped off at.
Right.
So it's not no big mystery about that. But moving politically, like, as a group, we need a specific, we need a name and a treasury. We need our own thing, and it needs to be exclusively ours, and it has to be something that is actual and factual.
Right.
So through history, can show who our forefathers were. Now, how it works in our advantage. All right, I'll give an example. And I don't want to say this and I don't want people to be offended, but you don't see certain people getting beaten, shot out there. And I said, like, you don't see people who have a code of conduct or a culture actually getting abused and stuff like that, because you'll see solidarity, you'll see camaraderie. Those things are some of the things that people who join organizations that are for the empowerment of the people, like, those are the things that happen when the people move progressively like that, like yourself and your history, your research. Like, you dropped so much game and Hidden Colors 1.
Yes.
Like, man, we was all like, we was eating it up in the shop, and I was just putting everybody on it. Now, what I have to know, what I had to come to grips with was, everybody's not going to necessarily accept this Moorish thing, because when they see Moorish, they see Muslims. When they see Moorish, they see, we don't got to abide by no rules, and we this and that. And they run across some, what we call, street modes. We call them street modes. You know, and right, but and there, I heard you one time say.
Okay, I'm gonna have you email me, brother. I gotta get some more calls, brother. Email me. We'll chop up some more game about it, brother. Thanks for the call, fam.
Yeah, man.
Okay, brother was gonna go on and on. I didn't want it to, I just like to kind of get to the point, brother. I just wanted the brother to kind of get to the point. My son was getting a little antsy. My son was trying to reach for the button to get out of here, you damn nigga button. But yeah, he's good. I feel my brother. My brother, I feel him. I feel my brother. I feel my brother. Yes, indeed. Sear's real cool. He's the mellow one. TJ is the crunk kid, and Asir just chills. He just woke up. You just woke up, big boy. Hello.
Hey, brother. This is Game from B-More.
Hey, man. What's going on with you, fam?
Yeah, I'm doing good, fam. Yeah, I'm just calling because I want to know how you do it, how you stay encouraged. I know that, you have a lot of attention because of the great films that you've made and produced. I follow you for a long time.
Yes,
but I feel like recently the coons are almost unbearable. It's like I'm on The Walking Dead and the coons are the zombies. It's like you try to run from them and there's more coons, and they're recreating themselves.
Yeah.
And I've even noticed, and I don't know if you've noticed, but just like, as your fan base grows, I noticed that you get more and more coon callers.
Yeah.
Just calling cooning and just saying crazy stuff. So I'm just curious, how do you stay encouraged in the midst of just the extreme coonery that's taking place these days?
And man, the coons, the coons, man, to know that we got slave-minded people who are still out here, who, if they said, okay, we're going to create antebellum slavery again, just like Cliven Bundy said, look, you know what? Being on plantations wasn't so bad for black people, now was it? If they decide to make plantations again, which they already have plantations, which are prisons, but if they say, look, fuck it, let's just go back old school and have them pick cotton again, that's what they're good at. There's so many black people who will just walk on those plantations like nothing ever happened. It'll be like 1863 again. And that's discouraging to a certain degree. But I still have to understand, we got some Nat Turner spirited people out there too. We got some revolutionary spirited people out here too. We got some Frederick Douglass minded people out there too. Some Harriet Tubman minded people, Sojourner Truth minded people. And those are the people that I like to just gravitate to. And those are the people that we have to focus on. Even during slavery, Harriet Tubman, Sojourner Truth, Frederick Douglass had to deal with a whole plethora of coons, but they looked forward and they had to persevere. And we got to do the same. We can't let these coons stumble us up and take away our energy, because that's what they're designed to do. So I look past the coons as much as I can, not fall for their tricks, not let the coons waste too much of our time, and keep focus on challenging white supremacy. That's all we can do. Because these coons will have us back on the plantations. You feel me?
Yeah, I feel you. Well, thanks for the call.
Much respect. And speaking of coons, did y'all see that post I put up of that lawmaker? What's his name? The lawmaker, the 57-year-old dude with the 19-year-old black secretary he had. He was having an affair with this chick. What's his name? Y'all throw his name at me. I had it on my Facebook page. I forgot the guy's name. The white guy. He had an affair with his intern. She was underage at the time. I think he went to jail for a few months. He went to jail for a few months for messing with his sister. He had a baby with her. She's 19 now. This dude took a picture with her where they dressed in this antebellum slavery style picture with him, her, and the little baby. And he literally, got her dressed up like a Negro bed wench. It's a picture with an 1860s theme. And that just Joe what's his name? Joe Morrissey. Joe Morrissey, that's his name. It's literally a Negro bedwench picture. Literally a Negro bedwench picture. A picture, he's dressed in a top hat like a slave owner. These white supremacists are no joke, man. I done told y'all that Negro bedwench mentality is real. That's the kind of relationship they have. It's this gutter slave owner mentality they have with these sisters. That Negro bedwench mentality. She's literally dressed like a Negro bedwench. Y'all Google that. It's so disturbing. It's incredible. I'm talking about this picture. I'll explain later.
Yeah,
What's up? Who's calling?
yeah. I don't got that long, but I got 1 minute. But I'm from Ottawa, Canada.
Okay, nigga, you sound crazy as hell. Why you?
Yo, listen,
I thought you about to bust some rhymes, dude. Yeah.
No, I'm calling from a calling card. You know what I mean?
You calling from a calling card? Okay, I thought you about to freestyle, brother.
And I was arguing with this white dude, and he was just saying like,
"You ain't white. What are you? Wait, what are you?"
I'm from Burundi.
Burundi. What part of Africa is that?
It's Central Africa, East.
Okay.
Yeah.
You scared my baby. You make my baby cry. Look, you make my baby sad, brother.
What?
Go ahead. What's on your mind?
Yeah. Basically, this guy was saying, "Oh, you guys from Africa. Why you guys saying you guys invented this and that, but you guys don't have that much?" And I said, "Why? Because you guys didn't even invent the electricity."
Hello? Did this nigga's calling card fuck up? Okay, he was really rushing to get on the phone. Why he sound like this though? Hold on.
Yeah, you boy Banks, and this track is dedicated to all the ladies out there who like to go to the movies, you know, especially you, girl. Let me take you to the movies.
Especially you, girl. Good Lord, man, this brother. Look, you need that calling card to call back to Africa, man, to send money back to the family, man. You didn't have to waste your little calling card money on me. You just scared my son. My son is scared.
It's just different.
My God. That nigga ran out of minutes. That nigga had 50 cents worth of minutes left and ran them out. My God. Somebody call and get that man another calling card, man. Oh, God. What's up, man? Y'all killing me tonight. What's up? My son is just tripping over here now. What's up, Asir? I got you, buddy. Come on. Well, sorry. Don't scratch your face, buddy. My bad. All right. Hold on. What's up? Who's calling?
Hey, Tariq. It's Ace from Toronto. How are you?
Hey, man. A lot of Canadians are calling tonight. What's on your mind, brother?
Nothing much. I liked your, I just want to comment on your Hidden Color series. I like it very much. It's very empowering and enlightening.
Thank you so much. Work. Thank you so much, brother. I appreciate that. Now, you're a black guy, white guy? What are you?
Black guy.
Okay. Yeah, I can never tell what's Canadian. So I appreciate that, man. Have you seen one or two?
I just wanted to find out about your code of conduct tour. I know last week you were talking about having it in D.C. or New York. Is that confirmed or you're still looking into that?
Yeah, I was looking into that. I don't know. We'll probably just have it in, Philly, Atlanta, and Detroit. Because I want to finish working on Hidden Colors 4, and I don't want to be on the road too much. And plus, I want to travel some with the family this summer too. But yeah. But I do want to get to Canada though, so I keep you posted on when I'm coming to Canada.
Yeah, let me know. Yeah, I greatly appreciate that. Yeah.
No doubt, man. Thanks for the call, bro.
All right, thank you. Thanks a lot. Take care.
Yes, indeed. Which one is that? I don't know. I haven't read that. I don't know who had that book. I got a whole bunch of books here.
You like some more?
Yes, indeed. What, baby? Oh, okay.
You need to spray down here for real.
I need to, yeah, I know. He just said, don't let his head. Yeah, I'm trying. He likes to move his head. I mean, like, don't let his head bob too much.
Let me take you to the moon.
So, no, Canadians are cool. Max said she got on some Pete Miller No Limit diapers. Hilarious. What's up? Who's calling?
What's up? This is Diesel.
Bless you, bro. You get some snot, you know. Hey, what's your name, buddy?
Diesel.
Diesel, where you calling from, Diesel?
Out of Maryland.
All right, what's on your mind, Diesel?
Yeah, I know it's you had a. I see what kind of camera you use for your documentary.
What kind of cameras?
Yeah.
We use like the red cameras. Those are the real deal cameras. So we use the red. And we I think my camera guy is using the Red Epic. The guy that I have, my cameraman that I have for Hidden Colors 4, this is the movies he worked on before Hidden Colors 4, he worked on Mad Max. He was one of the cameramen in the new Mad Max movies and a couple of others. So I get a lot of the real deal people to do my stuff to make it really look competitive and comparative to a lot of stuff that's out there. So a lot of times, man, our brothers tell me they're doing documentaries and they using these JVC cameras, man. These shits be looking so janky. I'm like, come on, man. Y'all got to stop being scared. Spend your money, man. Spend your money on the stuff, man. I spend top dollar on my camera guy, my sound guy. You know, I think one of my sound dudes who did the sound design of my last few movies, he worked on Insidious. So I get the people who work on the major stuff. So are you thinking about doing a film or something?
Yeah, I have I'm working on a comic book right now, just trying to get a movie to follow up with it and go from there.
You working on the comic book?
Yeah.
What's your comic book about?
Basically what's going on now.
Okay. And you thinking about doing like a live action movie to it?
Basically.
Okay, well I got a clip from your movie right here, man. Is this your movie right here? Hold on.
I don't know, girl. It actually looked like he was trying to push up on you just then.
Ain't it funny, though, when it comes to some behind, a man has no limits? I don't know what I'm gonna do, but I'm gonna do something about this neighborhood, and I'm gonna do something real soon.
She cannot.
I don't know. Why are you looking like that? That's scared to see her. You're like, what is that bad acting? You all right? All right.
We're gonna watch Sniper American.
Oh yeah, we're gonna watch that tonight.
Hey, I want some yogurt, some frozen yogurt. Oh, that'd be good. You want some for the yogurt? If I had a car.
Man, the ATL too.
Out of here.
What's up? Who's calling?
What's up, Tariq? It's Brandon calling from Phoenix, man. What's going on?
What's up, Brandon in Phoenix? You know what I heard in Phoenix, man? Didn't they done put a cap on like the welfare out there in Phoenix that you can only get welfare for 12 months, right?
Shit, yeah. I guess with the exception of people that have like actual disabilities and they can prove it, of course. But if you have just welfare, it's only 12 months now, so they reduced it.
Yeah,
a lot.
Yeah. They all that sitting up on the county forever and passing your Section 8 to your friends and those days are over, man. Those days are over.
It's real conservative out here, bro.
Yeah, and I bet they got some prisons popping up too to collect all those people that's gonna hit the streets when that welfare kicks out.
Oh yeah. Unfortunately, it's gonna be a lot of people kind of revolting and doing some coercive shit once once all that's said and done. But it's super white supremacy out here. But I'm sure you've seen that on the TV and whatnot in the past.
Oh yeah. All right, so what's on your mind, brother?
So I got a question for you, man. I'm 33 years old. I'll be 34 like later on this year.
Okay.
And I've been really kind of playing with the idea of getting into law school and kind of fighting a lot of those social justice issues in the criminal justice system. First of all, I got a question for you. Do you have an issue with brothers who've been law enforcement officials at some point in time in their career? Or?
No, not at all, man. Not at all. As long as as long as you're doing the right thing, as long as you're not a coon. We need more brothers in law enforcement that we can control for our own communities. You understand? We need like black police unions that we can fund, because what happens is that a lot of times the black cops, y'all see the white cops doing all this old white supremacist nonsense, and y'all just kind of sit back and just kind of keep your mouth shut. But, every now and then we get a Chris Dorner who says, hey, man, this ain't cool. And then he becomes the spook who sat behind the door. But, as long as you're doing the right thing and using your knowledge and expertise for the community.
Gotcha.
Yes, indeed. But yeah, man, definitely go to law school and, man, use that to help the community, man. Thank you for the call.
Yeah.
Okay, he was about to say some more stuff. Okay, bro. Y'all got to get to the point. Y'all know I don't play games. All right, let's see who we got. What's up? Who's calling? Somebody foreign. Who's calling?
Morning, Tariq. How are you?
All right, what's up? Who is this?
This is Jerry. I'm calling from United Kingdom. I had a chance to meet you at the venue that you spoke at when you came to London.
Yes, indeed.
A few months ago.
Yes, sir.
All right. Lovely baby, man. Kind of reminds me of my little one that I had.
Okay, how many kids you got, brother?
I got twins, a girl and a boy.
Oh, cool. So what's on your mind, Jerry?
Yeah, just a few questions. One for my wife. She asked me to ask you now. She's from France, so she has a lot of friends that are really, I guess you want to say, pro-black. They're really in tune with the African culture, what have you. And she wanted to know, do you plan to introduce subtitles into the Hidden Color series? Because she would really like to share it with her brothers in Morocco. And like I said, she has a real strong base of friends in France, Senegal. Is that something that you've looked at doing?
A few people have asked me that. I get people I get people asking me to put it in all types of languages, man. The people like, hey, man, I'm in China. Can you put it in Cantonese, brother? I get people, so if there's a high enough demand, we can do that. But what we do usually, we'll pass it off to the distributors, and the distributor's job is to do that. But, that's a possibility later on down the line. You dig? That's a possibility. There's definitely a possibility. But I think I remember you and your lady. I think I kind of remember y'all. Is your lady a real light-skinned person?
Yeah, she's French Moroccan, Nadia.
I remember y'all. I think I took a picture with y'all.
You sure did, man. And she talks about that to this day. As a matter of fact, she and the twins are in France right now, so they're there on a quick holiday. But we're going to be heading to Marrakesh in July, man. And I would encourage you, if you ever get a chance to go to Morocco, go to Marrakesh. You have to go.
You got to go there, man. Marrakesh. Now, when's the last time you've been to France, brother? Because I got to get back to France.
I am heading. I'm trying to figure out how I'm going to. I'm thinking about heading over in a train the latter part of this week to surprise them, because the Eurostar will take me directly to Lyon, France. So I'm just trying to make that work out.
What's wrong? He got scared. Okay, well, thank you for the call, Jerry. Why did he get scared? What'd you do?
Nothing.
Did he get scared because of me? I see it jumps. Okay. Sorry, I had to get Jerry off the phone real quick. My son kind of. Okay, I'm sorry I had to get off the phone, Jerry. My son got a little startled. I didn't know what it was. He gets startled from little sounds. He's mad at somebody. He's mad at your mom. You mad at mom? He's looking like, scared the shit out of me. Oh, go with my mom. Whoa, your head be bobbing. Look at the little chunky legs. Yeah.
Oh, now he's smiling.
He's smiling now? Yeah, my son, he's real spoiled. He got to stay up on his mom all the time. He scared himself. What's up? Who's calling?
Hey, how you doing? It's Shatez from Kansas City.
What's your name, brother?
Shatez.
Shatez?
Yeah, Shatez.
Nigga, how the hell do you spell that?
S-H-A-T-E-Z. I didn't name myself, Steve.
Shatez, hold on. I gotta get on that name for a minute. Now, how old was your mom when she had you? Like 17 or something? How old was your mom, brother?
I think she's about 20 something like that. 20, 19.
What the hell made your mama name you Shatez, man? She thought that shit sounded French, didn't she? She's like, ooh, I know I'm gonna name him Shatez Harris. Ain't nobody got the name Shatez.
I had a feeling he was gonna go in on me though.
Shatez, God, she's like, oh, that sounds Spanish and French. I'm gonna get on.
Yeah, man. I had hit you up with a tweet a while ago.
Yeah.
Around this time when this Baltimore thing was popping up.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Yes,
and
indeed.
I tried to hit you off with a tweet so you can get up with Jay Morrison.
Oh yeah. I chopped up game with
you. I didn't know if you was aware of him and everything.
Oh yeah, I was familiar with Jay Morrison. Yeah.
Yeah, he got a few good ideas and things. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah, we chopped.
But the reason why.
Yeah.
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Yeah, me and Jay, we chopped it up the other day. As a matter of fact, on the phone.
Yeah, I'm glad that y'all actually got the hook up. I thought of that.
Yes,
you know indeed. I was like, y'all two thinking alike.
Now, what you got going out there? Now, Shatez, what do you got going on out there as far as, are you trying to get some businesses popping, like the Shatez Cupcake Company or some shit like that? What do you got going on out there, bro?
Nah, man, I started a little website. I haven't started promoting it yet and anything, but...
What's your website about, Shatez?
It's MCA925escape.com.
Okay, let me look this. I'm about to look at it right now. Hold on 1 second. We're about to look up the Shatez website.
While you doing that, I wanted to ask you about, do you need a following to write a book? I have a couple of ideas for some books.
No, you can get a following. It just depends on what your book is about. You can gain a following from your book. Like, hell, every author, they had to start somewhere. Stephen King, he didn't have a following when he started off. You created a following after your book came out. So if your book is thorough enough, man, people will follow you. What's your website again? Name the website. This better be a good website, Shatez. I'm gonna clown you. What's the website?
MCA
9
the word 2 TO 5
TO. Okay.
The number 5.
Okay.
Escape.
Yes,
sir.
.com.
Yes, sir.
What the hell is this shit? MCA 9 to 5 Escape. Okay, now I'm looking at this website. Let me see. The MCA coverage plan. It's the Motor Club of America. MCA Pro Tools Motor Club of America. Now, what exactly is this?
It's a service that provides roadside assistance. It has some type of, if you get sick and you go to the hospital, they'll pay you like $500 for your hospital stay. There's a lot into it. It's a lot. They help you with some lawyer fees, some rental car discounts, hotel discounts.
Okay, you don't sound too sure about what you got going on, Mark, because Shatez, see, that's the thing, man. Y'all got to be able to, and I talked to this young lady earlier about this, man. When y'all get something going on, y'all got to be able to break that shit down and stand by it, bro. You got to be like, okay, this website does this. This website does that. This website is this. People, now I'm not saying my man's site is a scam. People are saying it's a multi-level marketing scam. I'm not going to say that. This is multi-level marketing though, right?
Yeah, you can say that, but it is real. It's a real program. I mean, I can use it right now and call and get my tire changed. Yeah. It'll take them a little minute, but you pay like $20 a month. The next fee is $40.
Okay.
So you're paying $20 a month for it.
Okay.
Call them anytime.
See, that's another thing. See, but black folks, y'all get on that multi-level marketing thing, and that's why a lot of people don't know how to break it down. That's why a lot of people don't know how to explain the multi-level marketing thing, because all you see is the dollar signs instead of really the product and services. It's the pyramid thing, bro. So y'all got to start being thorough about what you're doing, and the whole multi-level marketing thing. You know, y'all got to start thinking about real businesses, man. Multi-level marketing, man, that's a side hustle, dude. Look at it as a side hustle, because you can't even explain this thing correctly. Y'all got to get off that, man. We got to start getting some real businesses going on. That's that whole 5 links thing, man. So let's get off that. That people have been there, done that, and they got a bad taste in their mouth about that, man. So you got to start really grinding and getting it popping, man. But thank you for the call, brother. All right. See, my man couldn't even explain it correctly because it's that multi-level marketing thing. It's that rent 'em spoons. There you go. Pyramid scheme. Oh, what's your business? Oh, well, I'm like, okay, that's a red flag. You can't even explain what your business is. because that's the multi-level marketing thing. All right, let's see what we got. Yo, what's up? What are you into?
What's your business?
Hey.
Hello.
Hey, who's this?
Hi, it's Free from BecomeEarth.com. I called you
From where?
maybe a few months ago.
Bree. You're from where?
BecomeEarth.com.
What's that?
It's a website where you looked at it. You said it was cool. You wanted me to send you some products. I was just calling because I haven't heard from you.
Okay, well, shit. A lot. Let me tell y'all. People get this thing. Well, hey, Tariq, you haven't called me back. Do you know? There's so many people I haven't called. And my assistant Ola is in here. I was supposed to call Ola a couple of days ago. I didn't even call Ola back yet. I got to call him. There's a lot of folks I don't call back yet because I get dozens of people hitting me up. So that's the thing. Please, y'all, don't take it personal. All y'all out there, if I don't call you back or email you back right away or don't answer, I get thousands of messages and emails from banks, lawyers, accountants, business, everywhere, man. Then I got babies. I messed my hand up getting my dance on my new scooter. So there's a lot of shit that I got going on in my life. You dig?
No, you know what? I didn't take it personal. I've been on my grind anyway. Just, getting my products out and stuff. But I was just calling because I wanted to send you some stuff.
Give me a bottle of water, bro. Yeah.
I don't know how to, send it to you. So a PO box or whatever.
Okay, yeah, I want to get some of I'm going to get some of your stuff. Email me at info@tariqali.com. Thank you, baby. Email me at info@tariqali.com, and I will give you my mailing address where you can send the stuff to my office. All right?
Okay, cool. Okay, and it's becomeearth.com. So you can
How's your stuff doing so far?
Check it out.
I'm looking at your site now. How's your stuff doing so far?
It's going pretty good. I have a meeting with someone at Simply Wholesome, so hopefully I can get it in there. Okay. And I have it in one store already, and I'm doing pretty good online. So.
Okay, cool.
Call
Renee down at Shades of Africa, and she'll let you get some of that in her store too. She's down in Long Beach, and I know she has another store. Her name is Renee at Shades of Africa. Yeah, Shades of Africa in Long Beach. Also, who else can I give you? SO1 Books. Try to holler at my man at SO1 to see if he can let you get some of the stuff in his shop down in the Lamert Park area.
Yeah, I sell in Lamert Park. I'm a vendor there. I'm there every Sunday.
Do you know Lisa, the person who called my show? The Lisa, the Renham Spoons, the lady who sells jewelry?
Lisa?
Yeah, she's... No. Okay. When are you out in Lamert Park? On Sundays?
Yeah, on Sunday.
Okay, I
live down the street from Lamert Park, so.
Oh, cool. Okay, there you go. Thank you for the call, young lady. All right. I want to check out some of her products. What's up, Jay Prince? You live down the street from Shades of Africa? Yeah, man, Shades of Africa, they got some nice stuff in there. They carry all the Hidden Colors movies. I was down there the other day. Renee, she's the owner. She is such a sweetheart. She's real cool. She also owns a natural hair salon right next door to the Shades of Africa shop. I didn't know that she owned that spot. But Nucky, I can get it in. Hey, man, you got to bust your ass before you can get the groove. Let's see who this is. What's up? Who's calling? Hello? 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 You just gonna sit here and breathe? Okay. All right. Don't forget to go to go to tariqelite.com to get the brand new Melanoid, the melanin shirts. What's up? Who's calling?
Hello?
Hey, who's this?
Oh my God, I got through. All right.
Shit, nigga, you scared the hell out of me. Hold on.
Hold on. I just wanted to know.
Hold on, Pimpin'. Hold on. You scared me for a minute. You scared me.
Oh, I'm sorry. Okay. Now I got I have the show on at the same time. I wanted to know if you had any other hustles
for a brother to get into.
Like what kind of hustle? Hold on, brother. Slow down, brother. You're throwing me off. You're scaring my babies in here, brother. Y'all.
Oh, did you bring the baby back? I'm sorry.
All right, so what kind of hustles you trying to get into, brother? What kind of hustles you want to get into, brother?
Now, I'm a personal trainer.
Okay.
I work, my clients, they pay for my memberships. I work at a New York Sports Club, and I have clients at Planet Fitness. But I'm taking college courses at my old school, and I want to know what other hustles I can get into to make extra money.
Well, my thing is, you should really try to emphasize the personal training thing. You can make the best out of that because everybody's trying to get in shape. You know what I'm saying? So that's something that you can really, really emphasize on, and that can be your hustle. You can go from spot to spot teaching personal training. You understand what I'm saying?
Okay.
That's a great hustle right there. Instead of just doing it in one spot, you can advertise your services on Craigslist. You can post up flyers outside of gyms in Beverly Hills or wherever, depending on how thorough of a trainer you are. You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
Now,
I'm very thorough. I
are
want
you
to travel. I want to do everything that I can. I want to own different businesses.
Are you in shape, though, brother?
Jump into
Do
other
you
hustles.
look? Because I've seen like out of shape personal trainers. Like, how the fuck are you a personal trainer?
Oh no, I've seen the same thing. I used to work for Equinox, and my PT manager was overweight, largely overweight. And it's a huge stigma for black trainers. White trainers are really small and skinny, but black trainers have to be really big and muscular.
Yeah, because then you be trying to train folks and you be looking like this right here, brother. Hold on.
We take our shirt off in this mug. You know what I'm saying? We gonna show you how to hit it fresh, big boy style. Hit that hoe.
Oh, his chest is oil. No.
All them women want him. All them women want him. You ain't messing with that Cephas.
But yeah, like I said,
hey, brother, you've been very well with my emails. You've been real good with the emails. I don't know what she's talking about. You hit me back on point, quick, quick.
Yes, indeed. But yeah, well, now what city you in again, brother?
I'm in Harlem.
Okay, yeah. So that's one thing. Again, man, you need to go uptown Manhattan, go to different personal training, go to different gyms, and just kind of let people know what your services are, and post up flyers and post up your number at different places, and actually go to the gym and start letting motherfuckers know, hey, man, look, you're doing that wrong. You're not using the correct form. I can help you. I'm a personal trainer. So you got to start just really getting up to people and really telling them how you get down. That's your best way
I'm
to
real
get
confident as a personal trainer. It's just that gyms, they don't allow outside trainers to come in and take money out of their mouth.
I feel that. Also, what you need to do, brother, you need to start making YouTube videos, man. Start making YouTube videos. Yeah. And show off your skills, show off what you do, and just bring your own flavor to it, your own vibe to it, so that people can gravitate towards you to get your name out there like that. So now when you start advertising yourself, you can attach your video to it, man. So start doing that, man. That's going to get you in the game. So there's a lot of ways to market your service because personal training, that's hot, man. That's the thing right now. So you can make a good
And summer.
Yes, man. Summertime is popping up too. People trying to get them beach bodies, man. Also, another thing you can do, have your own line of like some kind of product, homemade product that you make. You can say, well, look here, this is what I've made myself. I've come up with like a natural protein that I've mixed different things together and came up with my own protein drink. And it's homemade. I only sell about 5 of them a month or whatever, but make it exclusive to you and use that as your niche too. Use that to bring people in. You understand?
Okay.
Yeah, so there's a lot
that
of
would
stuff.
Wouldn't that take a nutritionist license?
Yeah, no, hell no. You don't need all that stuff, man. No, just say, look, I got this lemonade. Now, it doesn't even have to be a protein drink. It could be like an energy drink. You can make you some lemonade or whatever and just add a little this, add a little that, and say, hey, this is all natural energy drink. Look how ripped I am. You can get ripped too. You ain't got to lie, but no, it gives you a little energy. No, I ain't saying lie. No, I'm not saying lie. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying, just make you something that that's exclusive to you that you can market so that people can go to you for that particular product while you sell your workout services, man. There's a lot of ways to market your stuff, man. But anyway, man, email me, man. We'll chop up game about it, fam. All right, man.
Okay, thank you.
man got real excited. All right, let me go. I gotta go upstairs, and because I've been live for 3 hours. I haven't done a 3-hour show in a long time. But it's Memorial Day weekend, so I had to chop up game with the family. Don't forget, man, y'all go to hiddencolorsfilm.com to get Hidden Colors 1, 2, and 3. Go to tariqradio.com to check out my new lecture, International Racism. You can watch that streaming download right now. Let's come up with some ways to get this think tank going. I want to do the think tank like we do the Ustream, but we want to find a place where we can make the page private where people can only get in if they have a passcode. So I want it to be like Ustream, but you got to have a passcode to get in. So if anybody have any ideas, please hit me up at info@tariqelite.com. Don't forget to get tickets to join me in Detroit, Philly, and Atlanta at tariqlive.com. The Atlanta tickets will be on sale next week. Philly and Detroit, the tickets are on sale right now at tariqlive.com. Yeah, shout out to Lewis Johnson from the Brothers Johnson, one of the greatest bass players in the world. He died recently, so R.I.P. to that brother, man. Lewis Johnson was very underrated. Very underrated. But I digress. But the think tank is definitely going to happen. I just want to get up. I want to have it like this, where people can use a passcode to get in. That's my thing. Don't forget to donate to melanoidnation.org. And I'm going to see you guys, chop it up with you guys this Wednesday on the Tariq Radio Show.